Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
We can't just redo
Nope,
it.
just do this part for me. Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
Hey, well, there was a small mishap this week, and the camera didn't record the first like 25 minutes of the podcast. So here's what's gonna happen. We're going to have 25 minutes. I'm going to make an animated loop of Cameron dancing, and that's what's going to be on the screen.
Why do I?
No fucking arguments. It's not my fault, so I don't have to be the one that's dancing. It was my fault. Or something else. There'll be something on the screen for the first 25 minutes. I apologize. I'm an idiot. Now we're going to cut to the audio with something over top of it on the video, and then that'll be for you guys. Audio, this part's going to be probably just cut out entirely. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Love you guys. Bye. Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week, it's mostly about HoloFest. Yeah, we're going to start off with some bad news first.
Yeah.
To kind of come to terms with that, get that out of the way, pack that away in the correct way inside of ourselves so that we can really come to terms with it in time.
Compartmentalize.
And then we're going to talk about the fantastic, wonderful series of concerts that have occurred in the glorious country of Japan.
You just can't talk about Japan without including the adjective glorious.
Have you been watching Shogun? Because I have.
Did they say glorious in that?
I don't know, probably. It's a really good show, though. Only on like episode 2, but I've been enjoying it so far.
Well, let's go ahead and dive right in.
Yeah, let's get right into the fact that Kiki Lockheart of IN is graduating. She's part of their first generation, and the first generation is called Musea, I believe is how it's pronounced. So let me tell you a quick story. Here. I started 4 days ago watching a VTuber named Kilia. And I was just like, I've never really watched anybody from IN. I should probably check them out. They're pretty cool. I've caught Kilia in a few different places. I know she's collabed with Aura here and there.
I only know their organization by name. I know their name, and I know the names of some of their members, but I've never consumed any of their media.
Yeah. So I started watching Kilia a couple days ago. And then yesterday, the announcement came out that Kiki Lockheart from that generation is graduating. And I'm really sorry. I feel like this is partially on me now somehow.
The observer effect.
I know it's not. And this is just a really shitty coincidence. But, oh, man, what a bad timing situation.
Yeah.
That being said, Kiki herself is leaving because of personal reasons. She's not going to be an indie. She's moving on to do different things, but it's one of those things where her and the company are on good terms. They're mutually being very kind to each other. She is an artist, and she'll continue to make art, and she has indicated that you should keep an eye out for her art in the future. I said in the notes that this graduation is sauna shaped because it feels very similar in that regard, where it's just like the company and the person are both on good terms with each other, but things are not working out for the current way that things are going for them. And so we have Kiki until the end of the month. I believe March 30th is the last day for her before she graduates, or that is her graduation day. So yeah, I've watched a couple of her things, just like little clips here and there to kind of catch up on who she is. She's really entertaining. She's what we would call a pretty lewd person.
Yes, I have gathered that impression.
You see her full model, and you see where the keyhole is on Kiki Lockheart. So yeah, it's unfortunate that this is the situation. It really sucks because, again, I've just started really looking at IN as a company and like starting to look into their VTubers, and this is just really bad timing on my part personally. So, but aside from that, just everything seems like it's an amicable split, and Boy, people in the comments were real upset about this. Obviously, she has like 20,000 subscribers, give or take. So her community is very tight knit, it seems, and so people were taking this really hard. And yeah, I get it.
That's kind of on the side where you're not considered big, but you're definitely big enough to survive off of it as a full-time thing. So you're at the happy medium where like you're really close with your fans.
Exactly. I will also say that I did watch part of the graduation announcement stream, and that was really sad because she was definitely like crying for a pretty good amount of it. So yeah, this fucking sucks again for everybody involved, and we wish her all the best in the world. Like I said, amicable split. Ian doesn't seem to be at fault in this in any way, so this is just a bad situation for everyone. So
yeah, hey, if it's her personal choice, if it's what she wants to do, hard to hold anything against her, I feel.
It's just nice to, on the happy side, it's just good to hear splits that are not caused by something horrific happening.
Yeah, like it's an unfortunate situation, but as far as we know, that is the end of it. Like it's just something that isn't syncing up or isn't working for them as an employment situation, and so she's moving on to other things. Yeah. And like that does suck, but also it's not nearly as bad as a lot of the stuff that's been happening recently. So while this is a big graduation and it hurts, it's one of those things where at least, hopefully everybody will come out of this and be doing better a year from now situations. You know what I mean?
100%.
Okay, that is our sad graduation announcement for the week. Do you guys have any other thoughts on Kiki?
Nothing beyond what you've shared with us.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can catch some of her streams in the run up to her graduation and support where I can, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, it's worth seeing her off.
Pretty much. Because what I like, the little bit that I have seen, she was like really entertaining, very funny. Wonderful accent. Not exactly sure where she's from, but her accent is very cool. So just something that I tend to focus in on, So yeah. All right, we'll move on to the good news.
Yeah, we're back to the happy.
And before we get into the concert and all things related there, and I would like to take a moment to highlight that last week we spoke about Calliope Mori and how she had the big news coming up.
We would like to pinpoint that we have said out loud we've moved past the bad news, so all you doomsayers, please don't log on to Reddit anymore.
Yeah.
Stop making posts.
I don't know.
I hate you, one guy who tricked me.
If you think that thumbnail was going to be bad news, then I hate to tell you, like,
I did
whenever there's a graduation announcement or like something actually bad, it's always either white text on a black background or black text on a white background.
Important announcement.
Yeah.
I don't know why it went that way to begin with.
Because we're so doom-brained.
Well, this has been a not good year. I would like to take maybe a podcast or two from now and sit down and just be like, all right, let's talk about the first quarter because it was rough. We got to do a play-by-play. We got to get the coaches in here because something got fucked up.
Can we swap QB? Something up.
Yeah, like something's wrong on this fucking run.
But the ball was not fumbled. We made it first down. Ladies and gentlemen, Calli's gonna be in an anime ED.
Yeah, she wrote it. The song is called Go Getters.
Yep.
It is by Mori Calliope. It is produced by Giga and Tedaloid. The Japanese lyrics are by Sujimura Yuki. The English lyrics are, of course, by Mori Calliope. Mm-hmm. And this will be the ending theme for Suicide Squad Isekai, an upcoming anime about the Suicide Squad.
That thing you keep forgetting is happening that you first heard announced and went, huh? Heard Wit Studio is doing it and go, huh, louder. And then hear Mori Calliope is doing the ED for it, and you huh so hard your pillow blows across the wall.
Yeah. Like, first of all, really cool. Very excited for Calli. This is a big thing. She said in her announcement stream, her big news stream, that like she studied comics. She went to school for it. And so like it's a big deal for her to work with DC.
She read DC.
Yeah.
She might have read Peacemaker before it was cool to read Peacemaker.
That was a good manga.
Pain.
Anyways, yeah, it's definitely a situation of this is really cool. This is legitimately big news because doing an ED or an OP is like the goal for most anime enthusiast musicians that exist in this realm.
A lot of musicians making an anime OP or ED is like getting your foot in the door to much, much bigger things.
Yeah, because it's legitimately like any songs are huge in Japan.
Yeah.
First of all, they're also legitimately like not just a way to grow. They're a sign that you've made it. Like it's just huge.
Once you get an ED, you can get on those hour-long which anime ED quiz videos that I love.
Oh my god, we'll see it so many times. Every time we'll be like, it's Calli.
More Calliope Go-Getters, Suicide Squad Isekai.
I can name 18 different more facts about this song. Let's go.
So yeah, I'm fucking pumped for her. This is literally on her, when she first premiered, this was on her goal list. Yep. This is how long it took, folks, but she fucking did it. This is how long it takes. She's been playing the game. This is such a fucking cool opportunity. I unfortunately now have to watch this anime. Yeah. I say unfortunately. Let's be real. That trailer looks all right.
Yeah, it's pretty good, honestly. Wit does good work. They're one of the goats for a reason.
I wonder who the writer is for that. I'm going to Google who the writer is while you guys continue.
Yeah,
I would be willing to watch it just because of the studio. If it had been done...
studio's so good.
Yeah, if it had been done by like some no-name studio, I probably wouldn't have cared in the slightest.
Yeah.
But knowing that it's Wit, man...
Dude, Wit's fucking designated job is to get halfway through a 5 out of 5 anime.
I did like how I loved, first of all, hearing why am I blanking on her name? Harley Quinn in Japanese call the Joker Pudding-chan.
I love that so much.
There was such a moment of me going, but
it's so weird seeing John Cena anime.
Yeah, I know that too.
Japanese novelist. Oh fuck me. It's the author of ReZero. He wrote it. Fuck, we're so fucked.
What a better person to write another isekai.
Oh god.
He fucking started this dog shit. Oh god, and he needs to end it.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, that actually makes it better for me because I really like ReZero.
I mean, the stuff that grabbed me in the trailer was like the parts where Harley Quinn looked very sad. Because I won't lie, like comic book stories get repeated a lot, and some people don't do it right. Harley Quinn's really fun as a tragic character, so I'm kind of looking forward to this because the trailer makes it look like it's about how hopeless she is.
And don't get me wrong, the Suicide Squad movie, the second one,
one's so fucking good.
Really good.
Listen, I saw the end of that movie 2 different times because I've seen the movie twice, and both times I fucking teared up. I'll fight you.
Yeah, no, it was legitimately fantastic. And also, I will say there's been a lot of, like, a weird amount of Suicide Squad stuff happening recently, but also, like, too much. I've seen this too much personally on a personal level.
No, I 100% get that.
And also, I took one look at the Joker's design and I was like,
It's another Joker design.
Not a fan of most Joker designs at this point, as it turns out.
I'm kind of surprised that this series even continued after the first movie because it wasn't received very well.
No. You misunderstand, if you mind. The first Suicide Squad film came out. Sorry for the tangent. We love you guys. We're back to VTubers in a second. I hope you find this interesting. I know we got a comment from one gentleman who didn't like hearing about me eating Vegemite. Hi, how you doing, bud? I know you're listening to this. It's none of the randos. It's a guy I know personally. Anyways, the first Suicide Squad movie came out. It broke Fandango records for most pre-ordered tickets ever. It's a brand success. The movie bombs and doesn't stick around. The second movie comes out, and it comes out during COVID. It will not succeed. It's not made to succeed. It sold like dog shit in theaters and did pretty good in streaming. It's objectively a financial failure, but we were anticipating that because COVID time. But still, the metric's there. What that movie did was take a dive bomb on the critical impact and put a profitable brand back upward. So what Warner Brothers now has to do is capitalize on it. So they get their video game studios to make a game. They reach out to anime folk who want to work with them and go, all right, we have settled John Cena. So that's why you're seeing what you're seeing, have heard what you've heard, and why things have kind of calcified to where we're at, where it's like, this franchise just feels weird. And why is it a franchise? Peacemaker was really good, but now season 2 isn't canon with season 1 because season 2 is canon with the new DCU. And the headaches are coming back. Aquaman 2.
All right. Well, I think we spent enough time off in the DCU.
That's our next podcast.
I don't have the time or interest or brain or Anyways, but I think that coming back to it, if nothing else, the song does seem to be a banger. It's very catchy. Oh my god, so hype, so good.
It slapped so hard I thought it was the OP, and I was a little sad when I heard it was the ED.
Yeah, because it has this is an ED with OP energy. I'm just saying.
EDs typically get far less attention and appreciation.
Yeah. And they're also like usually way slower, and they're sadder, and they're more thoughtful. And this song is just like, let's fucking go, we're partying. You know?
It's so weird. I think it was Demon Slayer that had an OP that's like, oh, this kind of blows, and the ED sounds like the OP. It's like, did they just fucking trip?
I can tell you from personal experience that the ED of Mashal is Shukri.
But that's the goofy ED. That shouldn't go first. You don't premiere your shonen like that.
It's the first like hype ED that comes to mind right now. Probably because I binged that entire show in like 2 weeks with Carlos. So
yeah, across 2 days.
Across 2 days, really. Yeah. Anyways, excited though. This is a huge deal for Calli, obviously, and we're all very excited to, at the very least, hear the music and catch it if we can. So, anything else you guys want to point out, mention, say anything about?
I'm ready.
I'm curious if it's just going to start happening more, actually.
It would be nice, wouldn't it?
Calli's uniquely positioned due to her record deal. I think it's going to be...
I mean, this does put her in the company of Franz Ferdinand.
True.
Just putting that out there for some reason. All right. But yeah, it would be nice if the other folks over at HoloLive started, suddenly Fubuki's starting up whatever. Oshinoko season 2.
I could see Suisei doing EDs.
Ooh, yeah, I could see that.
Her music doesn't really fit OP energy for the most part.
Oh, no.
But it fits great for ED energy.
You take that back, because take one of her songs from the Starlight thing she's doing. It's a fucking like show about a girl who just doesn't know if she fits in, but she has this hobby she loves, and that song just playing right at the start.
Suisei has a key song from a hit animated movie.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what she's doing. She's like the soundtrack. She's part of the soundtrack to Belle or something.
Yeah.
Like some big movie or...
not normal anime.
Yeah,
like something a little artsy.
Yeah. Like this is like one of those big like theatrical release movies that does really shockingly well for some reason. That's what she does.
Somewhere between Belle and Summer War Sister.
Yeah, like Wolf Children 2.
It's Wolf Children 2. Wolf Harder.
All right, I think now that we've talked about music, we should move on to more music.
Thank God. I hope you like music.
Yeah,
everybody.
this week we made a joke a week or two ago about it being the music episode, but holy fucking shit, this is the music episode.
We were so foolish.
Yeah. It's the music season now. Welcome to the music arc, friends.
I mean, they're idols, so
that's exactly it.
They're idols.
They are at this point in the year.
Yeah, they're idols by Lockheart Shotgun.
Yeah.
All right, Fauna, it's time to sing. You too, Ame. Ina, don't hide. You gotta sing.
Yago Cox Shotgun. All right, get on the stage.
Oh, I see all of Promise is already prepared. Or weirdly stacked, Jen. Okay. I see you, Bibu.
Bibu, get out of here. Bibu, get out of here.
You gotta sing.
Actually, and that's the fun thing is that like Device, who is a band, or they're not a band, but they are a music group by nature, and then HoloLive Advent are the two that couldn't be on stage this year at HoloFest.
Yeah, because they're too fresh.
Because they don't have bodies yet
for
this. But they were on like the interstitial screens. They did like walk around tours and things like that of the venue, which was nice. They did get the chance to be involved. If you didn't see it, there was a really fun segment of Advent talking with Japanese senpai, and in English, and A-chan was hosting. It was really fun. It was just this wonderful moment. I recommend it as a highlight personally. But let's talk about the HoloLive 5th Fest Capture the Moment concert series.
Weekend,
yes. Oh my God. Welcome to Super Chats.
What was that about?
The camera wasn't on.
No. How much was not recorded?
Probably all of it.
Almost a half hour.
That's fine.
So HoloLive 5th Fest, 5th Fest Capture the Moment was a concert series that occurred in Japan over the weekend. Big deal. Lots of really cool folks on stage. Everyone from HoloLive, more or less, that has a 3D model was there and present. As long as they were Women.
Boys got to go in the stinky boy tent.
Yeah, they actually. Did you see any of the boy content, by the way?
I've seen 3 minutes of HoloLive Fit Fest.
Okay, so
I'm gonna be honest. I didn't watch it because I literally forgot about it.
Okay.
About the guy's side. I went to the HoloLive's web, I went to their page, and I literally watched all of the free stuff and completely forgot that the stars stuff was probably not on the HoloLive page.
Indeed, it was not. So I did watch some of the boys. They had a wonderful concert. And by concert, I mean they were in a karaoke room, and there was 4 of them, and they sang karaoke, and then hologram versions of Haka and I don't remember who the other guy was. I'm sorry. I'm feeling very bad at this. A couple of them that were like EN folks showed up as holograms on the stage, and they sang. Haka did a really good metal song. It was very fun.
God, Haka's so fucking talented.
He's really just a bamf, dude.
I want him to bite my nose.
I think that like we I think maybe we should make a dedicated thing where we talk about the boys maybe next week, because we're going to talk about the girls this week. They're the headliners. I'm sorry.
I didn't watch any of the guys because I literally exited my brain and I didn't watch any of it.
Yeah, it was an oversight on my part. Like I said, I watched maybe a half hour of them before I got pulled away by something else, and so
I'm still considering dropping the $180 on a weekend pass once the VODs are available and watching the whole thing in full anyway.
it would probably be worth it, honestly, because it's such good content. So let's dive into the 4 concerts that did occur, and we'll talk a little bit about each one of them. So there were 3 physical stages in this hall, right?
Uh-huh.
And so there was the stage at the front, and then an identical stage on the left side and an identical stage on the right side. And that way, at the beginning, when they had 18 talents or something singing the song, you could look around and you'd see different talents on the different stages. And then during the concert, they would show, as far as this is my understanding, I could be wrong, but during the concert where they had solos, they would be projected. They would have the talents on all 3 stages, so you could see them like wherever.
Oh, yeah. If you can just copy paste the singer, why not?
Right? Like, it actually makes a ton of sense, and it's way more it's way better than just having it on a screen, right? Like, you actually get to see the projection, whatever they are. Yeah.
They're real. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, you get to see the real Gab Goobs.
Oh my God, Gargura in the real world life.
Twerking, perhaps. Who knows? Perhaps doing the Carlton. It's hard to guess.
Desecrating this hall.
She was not one of the free segments. So that's the other cool thing about these concerts. These concerts were each an hour and a half, 2 hours long, somewhere in that range. I don't know exactly because I haven't paid for them. And the first half hour of each concert is free for everyone to watch. You can view it on YouTube right now on the official HoloLive channel, and you can get caught up on everything we're about to talk about. The concerts are all really high quality. They're all really good, and I do recommend them.
And do not be tricked by the video length on their page. The first hour to hour and 15 minutes of all of them is ads on loop.
Yes. So it's an hour of advertising followed by 30 minutes of live concert, and it's really good. So you can I guarantee there's bookmarks because I looked them up. You can actually just jump right to the music. So the first concert, or stage 1, as it was called, we had Aki, Matsuri, Choco, Korone, Noelle, Marine, Kanata, Botan, Koyori, Chloe, Risu, Iofi, Rene, Kiara, Ina, Gura, and Bae. That was the list of folks participating. The track list was Our Bright Parade, featuring everyone that I just said. They all got on stage together. It was really nice. This was last year's concert song. It was their new song for the event, which was called Our Bright Parade. It's a really good song. I really like it. It's very much an idol song that is designed for 40 women to sing it at the same time. But it's really, really good. It's very nice. Following that, we had By Shoujo Muzai Pirates by Marine, sang by Marine.
Thank you, Marine.
Thank you, Marine. After that, we had Virtual Love. Or, I'm sorry. Yes, after that, we had Virtual Love. That was Matsuri. Matsuri is a Gen 1 talent from HoloLive JP, obviously. Then we had Gyudon Carnival, sang by Noelle. Gyudon is beef bowl. Oh. It's one of Noelle's trademark things is she really likes eating beef bowls.
Who doesn't?
So, and I believe these were all original songs by the people that sang them so far. Following that, we had Tokusaya Seizon, Wonder Ladder. okay, by Kanata and Marine. This was the first duo, and I love the fact that whenever the concerts are going, they have like, they do like the first few solos, and then before the duo part of the concert begins, they have like a little animation that plays showing off who's going to be in the duo. It's the crowd loses it. It's really nice. It's very hype. Great moment. And then after that was Ahoy. Warera Hosho Kaizo. Shut up, nerds. Kaizokudan. Again, Kanata and Marine. So they sang 2 songs together. This was a really great segment. Kanata and Marine are both huge talents. They're both fantastically skilled. Great moment in general.
That was a good entertaining moment where they kept like fighting and switching songs back and forth.
Yeah, it was so good. So after this, that was the end of the free segment. That's all the free stuff that you can go watch right now on YouTube. Again, there's a few universally agreed upon things from this that we didn't get to see, but we've heard about extensively thanks to Twitter, Reddit, and other social medias, correct? The first thing is that Bae is a great dancer.
Yes, we know this.
Yeah, she is considered by a lot of folks over at HoloLive now to be the best dancer in HoloLive, according to their own words. Strangely good at it. Yeah, I think it was Okayu that was just like, she's the best dancer, period. Like, she's so good. We also got to find out that Korone did a flip. I don't know if it was at this concert. She was also involved in a later concert, but Korone did a flip. She's done a flip at every HoloFest for the past 3 years, and at this one, she didn't touch the ground with her hands. She just did a running flip without touching the ground. Which is
a tradition to fucking start.
Yes. She did handsprings the first 2 years, and this year she didn't even touch the ground, which is some sort of dog witchcraft, I assume.
It's also really weird seeing like these girls that are all most of the year are nerds sitting in front of their computer, like playing video games. Yeah. And then she comes out of nowhere and then just does like a flip and like out of nowhere at this event.
And like she's studied kickboxing and things in the past. We know that Korone's athletic AF, so it is like a big thing for her. And yeah, I would also like to point out that the venue is huge. The crowd is huge. There's a lot of crowd noise. People are psyched. Every time it goes to the crowd, I'm like, it should be me. I should be there. And if possible, next year I will be, damn it.
There were like tens of thousands of people attending this event.
Absolutely insane. Just look at the videos to see how big this crowd is, if nothing else. See that you're in good company with your fellow nerds. And finally, the last universally agreed upon thing is that Kiara served cunt.
Amen.
Are there any questions?
I've been saying this.
You've been saying that Mayoshi served cunt?
I've been spreading the word.
She did too. Everyone was confused and upset. And I don't know, man.
I became aware of this phrase, and I think it's funny. I've been waiting to see which HoloLive girl would break first and bring it into the lexicon.
Turns out Kiara learned about it and adopted it immediately.
Kiara was in my like top 3 most likely.
Oh God, yes.
It's such a Kiara phrase.
So yeah, that's a fun thing. And now I've said that on video several times. That'll never get used against me, I'm sure. Anyway, it's a fun phrase that's been, as you said, spreading through the internet very recently. It was originally pioneered in the movie Paris is Burning, which is about the gay ball culture in the New York City of the 70s and 80s. Look up the movie. It's actually really interesting. I watched like half of it. So I was like, where did this come from? And that's where I got pointed. So there you go.
All right. We learned about Fifth Fest. We learned about that.
Yeah. Who doesn't love it?
So what's next for us? More concert?
Yes. Concert 2.
Oh my God. Dos.
Yes. So this one featured Sora, Subaru, Mio, Peiko, Flare, Watame, Luna, Nene, Polka, Louis, Iroha, Zeta, Kaela, Kobo, Calli, Iris, and Crony.
Wow.
That's a lot of folks. This one began with Prism Medley, which featured, again, everyone. That's how they begin these concerts, is they get everyone on stage at one time. This is the follow-up song to Shiny Smiley Story, which is the, of course, HoloLive song. It's like on their postcards.
Da-da-da-da.
Yeah, exactly. And this was first performed at Third Fest, which was Link Your Wish was the name of that one. Presented by Vice Schwartz. I do believe. So yeah, this is one of those things where I just love that they were going through the like the songs that they've released as a company. You know, it just makes me smile. Those are like great moments.
I mean, this whole concert was a showcase of like everything that they've been working on.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like from a technical sense, it's amazing because like, first of all, just think of the data rates. Think how much information is moving around and how efficiently it is. Second of all, like you're not seeing a screen when these HoloLivers are on stage. They are, it's like they're there, man. Like,
it's like the next level Hatsune Miku concert.
yeah,
like,
and that's the thing is like I remember when the Miku concert started and it was just like this looks pretty good.
Yeah.
And now it's like amazing, dude. So it is like it's next level. It's fantastic. Next after the Prism medley, we had Yukuri Hashiriba Kazuha Fuku. I got there in the end. It's Sora did this song. The crowd fucking lost it when it was Sora. Oh god, what a feeling. What a great moment. After that we had Princess's Happy Ending by Kabobo. This was Kobobo and Kaneru. Was the one that pioneered this song. After that we had Nanachi's Get a Fan Meeting by Nene. Oh. Of course, Nanachi herself.
It's such a weird song, but I like it.
Yeah, dude, there's a gif of her dancing on the stage and like a bunch of dudes in the audience doing the same moves that she's doing because they know the choreo. And it's just like this fucking beautiful moment of these guys dancing and like she's doing the same thing on stage. I don't know. It's just like, boy, everyone's just eating so good right now, you know?
Everything about this was it didn't matter who you were a fan of. You had your time like to see the one that you liked on stage doing something.
And that's the thing is like, Cam, you said about watching the Suicide Squad 2 movie and tearing up at the end. And I'm going to tell you, like watching this series of concerts, I was like constantly like, oh my God, I'm so proud of them. Like,
oh my God, this is my Suicide Squad.
It's exactly it.
I get you.
It's my Suicide Squad.
Suicide Squad.
But yeah, I was legitimately like tearing up a little bit, and that's the moment where I realized like I'm going next year. If I have to like fly to Japan and rig one of the lotteries, I'm going to to Sixth Fest. You know, like I just like watching it just made me desire so strongly to be there. Like I need it.
Well, I guess you better watch out because I think the lotteries for the start like the year before.
Usually I think it's because it's around Christmas when they do the official announcement, I think.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's when we started talking about it was like maybe late November at the earliest. But I'll be keeping my eyes open. I'm going to open a new bank account to put money in just for this. That's my plan. And then following Nanachi's Gira Gira fan meeting, we had Mirake Idol, which was Picora and Nene. Oh. So Nene got to stay on stage and hang out with the war criminal Rabbit. Yeah, all these songs were really good. I'll be honest, none of them like stand out in my mind a whole lot, but they were all really good performances. Like I said, Nanachi's Gira Gira fan meeting was really fun, and the people in the audience loved it and were dancing along to it. So
I like her performances in particular because she's so full of energy and happy.
Oh my God, yeah, she's such a high energy goofball. Yeah, and I just love it. It's so fun to watch Nene, and like that's one of the reasons her streams are always so good too. All right, any other thoughts on Concert 2? Or Stage 2, whatever it is.
What's next?
The HoneyWorks Stage.
Fuck yeah.
Now, if you remember from last year, from HoloLive 4th Fest, we had a year-long collaboration with Deco 27, and then we had a Deco 27 stage at 4th Fest, which I really liked. This year, we've had a year-long collaboration with HoneyWorks, and then we had a HoneyWorks Stage. It's almost like a thing they do. Crazy, isn't it? Now, this was basically everyone that was on this stage. Would you like me to read the list?
Yeah.
Great.
Wait.
If you would like to.
Wait a second. I haven't heard Carlos. I want to keep him ripe. Come on, Carlos.
Starting
you like
with
these girls.
Sora.
You like these girls too.
I will make an attempt. All right. Sora, Fubu, Matsuri, Shion, Ayame, Subaru, Azuki, Mio, Miko, Okayu, Korone, Suisei, Peko, Flare, Noel, Marine, Kanata, Watame, Toa, Luna, Lami, Nene, Botan, Poka, Laplas, Koyori, Chloe, Iroha, Muna, Ollie, Anya, Kobo, Kiara, Gura, and Bay.
Flawless.
Impressive. Yeah, very good.
You can tell he games.
You're just lucky I know how to read Laplace's name in that spelling.
Yeah. What do you mean? That's how it's spelled. LA plus sign.
The cross is silent.
If it was an X, it'd be lacrosse.
I'm gonna actually murder you.
I thought this was a good. First of all, the songs were all really good. The presentation really good. They didn't have their idol outfits on for this stage, and I thought that was kind of weird because it stood out to me. But yeah, that was the only like weird thing I found about the HoneyWorks stage.
I think it's weird how they knew your name and they kept chanting it in unison and then slowly surrounding one person in the audience. I also thought it was weird you never saw that guy again. It was weird.
What?
Don't mind me. My brain's a parody of a normal person.
Got you. I assumed this was a bit, but I wasn't sure where to go from there. I'll be honest.
It's good that you're not sure. That was the intent.
Okay, good.
So what's the track list?
We did it, folks. It started off with Fanza, featuring Fubuki, Flair, Matsuri, and Noel.
It's that with Fanza.
Oh, here you go. You'll like this. This is a fun fact. It's the last cover Coco released before graduating.
Oh no, I don't like starting with Fanza no more.
This is what that song that like as soon as I heard it, I was like, oh.
If she was ever gonna come back, stares at chair.
Yeah, I know, right?
No.
It's not 900 years later or whatever she said. Yeah, but that was the reason I may have become slightly emotional during this song. But yeah, I mean, the performance was wonderful. The song is a banger, frankly. And really, I really liked it. It was a good start, you know? Following that, we had Kawaii Kochek, which was performed by Korone. And then we had Sis X Love featuring Anya and Ollie together. And we had Idol 10 Rules, which was Akayu and Luna. And then we had Doton Kyohai by Nene.
What do you guys prefer? The Japanese titles that you don't know what they mean, or the Japanese titles where you don't know what they mean? Because I see like
Idol 10 Rules?
I see Idol 10 Rules, 6S Love, and go, but then Doton Kyohai, it's like, oh, it's not my place to know. It doesn't invite me to know. I'm comfortable with my lack of knowledge.
This alludes to something I don't like. I sort of get where this is going, and I don't know if I like it. Okay, I guess we're good because I have no idea. That's that in order. That's what happens there. But yeah, this one I don't have a whole lot to talk about, honestly. Good stage, good concert, love it, high quality stuff.
Yep, HoneyWorks, it's just good music.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's very high school oriented.
I wish when they cry, their tears weren't pure black.
Yeah, same. That would be less concerning overall. More concerning if the tears are red, though.
Yeah,
so
don't speak for Lothar anymore.
Yeah, I mean, like, to be fair.
Yeah,
like,
you might awaken him.
yeah.
Cthulhu returns, they all chant finally in unison.
Oh, thank God. We've been trying to summon him for years. This is the 5th fest, damn it. All right, following that, this one I have a little bit more to talk about, which was Concert 4, which was Fubuki, Aqua, Shion. Oh, wait, sorry. This is your turn, Cameron. Go.
Fubuki, Aqua, Shion, Ayame, Azuki, Miko, Okayu, Suisei, Towa, Lamy, Laplace, Muna, Ollie, Anya, Ame, Fauna, Miume.
And the Mooms. So yes, the free track list that they sang was Kirameki Rider, which was everyone. This is the 3rd official Holo song that existed. It debuted at the first Holo Fest.
That's the one George Washington went to.
That's exactly right. Lincoln didn't make it until the 2nd one, I think.
It was tragic.
Can you imagine, like... Lincoln sits down in Ford's Theater.
You hear Fubuki shout, Mr. Lincoln, look out!
Lincoln son!
John Wilkes spoof, no.
Oh my God. There's a lot wrong with this. All right, so we had Kirameki Rider. Then we followed it up with Love Fest, which is Lamy Joint. Followed by Omega Neko by Ozki. Song of the Dead, which was best in show, in my opinion.
This is the 3 minutes I consumed because
Yes.
earlier today you told me to look it up.
I'm glad you listened. Because Ollie specifically yelled at somebody in her chat like yesterday or something. Because she was like, they were like, they gave her a $10 super chat and they were like, I haven't listened to your song yet, but here's $10. And she was like, go watch it now. What the fuck is wrong with you? It's free. It's 3 minutes. It took you a minute to send me the super chat. Go watch it.
So I like the anime the song is from, but I appreciate her choreography because she did the part of the OP that always stuck out to me. The part where like the ba 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 ba.
Yeah, she did the official choreo, which was actually called out by Oga as well, which is a Holo Star.
Yeah, I really love that. Also, During the verses, I appreciate her energy. She is just fucking yelling at.
Oh my god! So that was the thing. This song carried the show for me because Ollie is such a performer, and she was so hyped. She had such good energy this whole thing. She did a call and response with the audience, and it worked. Like she was just banging on all cylinders. It was so good.
Listen,
Ollie, thank you for watching.
Thank you, Ollie.
Fucking A, that was
Holy
fantastic.
fuck! Just being real, Ollie. After watching her in like Crab Games, seeing more of her lately, seeing her in this, she is the VTuber who deserves 4 times what she has.
Yeah, and
easily.
Like, and that's the thing is like, it's also funny to me because every time I'm watching a VTuber with 1,000 like subscribers, they're like, "Yeah, I talked to Ollie the other day," and I'm just like, "How? She doesn't sleep. She can't." Like everyone talks about Kahela never sleeping, but Ollie knows everybody and is immediately everyone's biggest fan. It's phenomenal. Like it actually blows my mind.
I love Ollie.
Yeah, well deserved. You should love Ollie. Carlos, your thoughts on Song of the Deado?
Yeah, it was exceptional.
It was so good, dude.
There's only one downside. I just got that song out of my fucking head.
Yeah, I know, right?
I've literally been driving to work, which appears to be a continuing pattern for my misery. And I'll just be,
Weird.
it's the fear song of the devil. I had to Google what word they're saying. Oh, dystopia song of the devil.
Yeah.
2 months, Nick. 2 months.
Welcome back to it, bud.
Fuck.
Yeah. So yeah, this was the OP from Zom 100.
Yeah,
a
you
very fun anime. That's
You should
finally
watch
finished.
it. It's shockingly pretty great.
It's really good, actually.
It was also hilarious that she picked this song for herself too. She picked the zombie song for herself.
Oh yeah, it's super by design and very appropriate. It's well done. After that, we had Mugen Daisuke by Fubuki and Miko, and this was my close runner-up of the entire show because boy, this was fantastic. Those two singing together, having a great time, doing a great job. Fubuki has another, like she's again on another level when it comes to carrying energy with her, and Miko, as you know, can't be put down. Like. It was a fantastic performance by those two.
Mm-hmm.
So good.
I have an idea for next year. Fubuki should have control of a giant animatronic hand.
Go on.
From there, she can do as she pleases.
Oh, okay.
Be it attack fans, grab them, do little thumbs. Imagine how unsettled you'd be. Fubuki's face going, "Hey, next song," in the hands.
It's like a wall master from Zelda.
Yeah, master hand, crazy hand.
Yeah, whatever. Oh man. Also, highlights from this concert. La Plus was here. Apparently, she took a header.
Oh fuck.
So she did they were doing a skit. It was her and Ayame, and La Plus went to run across the stage and just fell on her face. Poor La Plus. There were screenshots everywhere. People were talking about it. This was not during the free segment, but La Plus actually retweeted the screenshots and said, "Forget this.
Yeah.
Please forget this happened." She talked about it on stream too, and she was just like, it was very embarrassing.
God, I feel bad for her genuinely.
But
It's very unfortunate for her that this is now going to be immortalized forever, just like Corone's flips. But I mean, it's part of the show. It made the show better.
It did, yeah.
She's embarrassed about it, but I mean, and there's no way around it to stop that. But I mean, it's a good part of the show now.
And there you go. It will live on in history, and hopefully on Blu-ray. Aside from that, there was an Ozki and Suisei combo. They sang together, and I think they closed out the show with this. I'm not 100% sure. This is, again, one of the things we didn't get to see. It's not free to watch, but people have been talking about it a lot. But yeah, they did a song together, and then they read a letter. I believe Suisei read a letter out to Ozki about... those two have been through a lot. They were both part of Inonaka Music for a while. Whenever they first joined as parts of HoloLive, and then Inonaka Music sort of like phased out, and then they both joined HoloLive together. Apparently, Ozki wasn't going to join HoloLive at first, and then Suisei was like, "Join HoloLive too." Like, it was one of those things where they had apparently talked it out. If you know more about it, please let me know. It's a very interesting story. I didn't get to read a ton about it, but
Yeah, because Suisei read this letter like to her, and she changed some of the lyrics in the song they sung to be like more about each other too. And it was just a really nice, heartfelt moment for the two of them.
yeah. And then Ozki cried on stage. Just
I
like,
know.
"Aw."
Because I mean, they both went through a lot.
Yeah.
like a lot of stuff, like not exactly the same thing either, but it's just kind of for Ozki, this is just my own personal thoughts to it, is Suisei is right now, she's what Ozki was supposed to be. And Ozki is just, she's popular, she's doing well, but she has had some struggles.
Yeah, and that's it. Is like they've both been through a lot. They're both successful. They both have over 1 million subscribers. You know, and Suisei, don't get me wrong, is on another planet at this point.
Yeah,
but Ozki is still doing really well for herself as well. So, and obviously, like I said, they've been tied together since the start. They're a part of each other's world. So it's good that they get along. Basically,
it's glad they're still around and doing well.
So yeah, that is the end of our information about Fifth Fest, unless you guys have anything else to add.
Not in particular. I have like some loose information from the Twitter, but not so much about the concert, more so like the actual like convention.
Oh, you're talking about the HoloLive Super Expo 2024. Our next topic. Go on.
Hello, everyone.
Cam's in a mood.
Have you noticed? Ladies and gentlemen, the HoloLive Super Expo 2024, which is a big thing you can buy tickets to and go to Japan for. It has...
Are you sure you haven't seen Shogun? Because that's how they say Japan in Shogun.
Japan?
Yeah. Welcome, you and your Japan.
Oh, shit. I don't want to be anything like those folk.
No, he was talking... It's just because that's what they call it. He's just angry at other people. He's not saying it in a racist way or anything.
So I'll say that my thing's a little negative.
But he was mad at the Catholics, to be fair.
The only thing I heard about was a little negative thing, so we might want to lead with the more positive stuff, and I can throw my thing in the middle.
Okay, good.
Okay. Well, you guys are probably a little bit more knowledgeable about the positive stuff, because this was fucking huge. I saw a small Ame at one point, and
oh my
she's
God.
just fucking there.
So they had all the mascots. It started off, by the way, with an opening ceremony. Of course, Yago was there, and everybody was losing it. They had all the mascots on stage. They had the Subaru duck and Ollie's teddy bear, and the small Ame was there, and Miko Danye was there, and at least a couple others. Mm-hmm. So it was a fun little thing to open it up and be like, we're starting HoloLive Super Expo 2024. Yay. With Fifth Fest. Yay. And then after that, there was just generally like they do this thing where they walk around with the camera and they interview cosplayers. They show different things off about the convention or about the expo.
The stream for this, they had us. It was over 7 hours long.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of it was broken into huge, giant chunks of looping ads, but still.
Yeah, there was, because the stream went on while the concerts were also happening.
Yeah.
But they would just go to ads during the concerts. So yeah, there was great moments like the HoloLive Advent generation giving advice to random JP HoloMems, like I mentioned earlier. This was, again, a highlight for me. I thought it was very, very fun. Great moment. They had the boys karaoke, I believe, on this channel as well. I think this was a part of it. We got to see Jimmy Weeb Shooter again with his Miyuki Rose cosplay. Fantastic. So yeah, that was a lot of the big stuff that was going on. It was just like, we also had a HoloLive device. We're chatting with people and stuff, and they were walking around while the camera was walking around the convention. They were highlighting different things. Just a ton of really, really fun stuff. Mostly just people walking around the convention center with a camera, and it was part of the stream. They interviewed the cosplayers. They would talk to different things. They showed some of the exhibits that they had. They showed Gura's stream room because they had a mock-up of Gura's stream room.
Yeah, the room's surreal.
Because it's literally like what you would expect Gura's room to be. There's socks on the floor, you know?
Oh, living in squalor.
Yeah. It's pretty good. There was a list on the wall of just like feed Bloop, like or whatever, you know.
Bloop gets one feeding per month.
Per month at best. So yeah, no, it was, and then I think it was last year they had like official cosplays of like all of the different outfits and stuff. I don't know if they did that this year or not, but they always have stuff like that, you know, just showing off different cool things that they've got and that they've made. They had that giant like 4 foot tall Gura statue last year. So
this year it was a life-size Suisei statue.
Ooh, I somehow missed that. I have to go back and look.
It's now joined the others at the HoloLive headquarters.
That's awesome.
And they keep it unlocked.
I don't know.
Unguarded.
That's the real question right now. So Cameron, what was Camlos? What was bad?
Well, the negative thing, which luckily actually was on the notes, thank you, it was that there was issues with the food service. Unfortunately, I had read a couple tweets on it. It got thrown in my face because negativity always just gets fucking fed to you on the hate box.
Straight to the top.
Yep.
Yeah, so day one, they had a lot of food in a cafe. It's like a cafeteria style setting.
Yeah.
You had to pre-order the food?
Yes. What you'd have to do is they had a bunch of VTuber themed foods, of course. Like this is like specialty food. It's like a little pop-up cafe inside the whole thing.
They had shark juice.
It's like one of the 5 main pillars of why you fucking go, so you can eat the fancy foods. At some point, they just had to confess to everyone that we are too behind. The line has reached the point where you're waiting 2 hours to get your food, even if you had pre-ordered. And they just said, all right, we're giving it an hour. If you don't get your food by then, we're refunding you and we're going to give you something to compensate. We are so sorry. And as far as I could read, because I read tweets from people who were there at the event, it really just came down to there was not enough chefs and people making the food for how many people were ordering.
Which is why they sorted it on the second day.
Yeah, by second day, if you still were holding out, you had a good chance to get your food. They would honor your order. And second day was just smoother overall.
Yeah, I heard it was like a 10-minute wait the second day.
Yeah, second day was much better.
A lot of that is because on the first day you could order in person, but on the second day they were like, no more of that. You can only order through the app. So they actually could maintain the number of like orders coming through then, I guess.
Which is sensible.
I imagine they reorganized too. But
yeah,
that a lot better.
It's definitely a bummer. If I was there in person, I think I'd be a little bit upset.
If I was there in person and saw a line like that, I would be leaving to go to the restaurant across the street.
Yeah, but that's the issue, though. It's like, this is your only chance to eat the gargura sushi.
I want to try the shark juice.
She juiced it herself.
It's made of real gargura. How else will I know? I mean, don't get me wrong. On day one, yeah, at that point, I would be like, well, there's like 400 sushi restaurants within a 5-minute walk. You're in Tokyo or whatever. Like,
I know.
You can get food, but you are right. It is a giant.
It really is the equivalent of leaving Disneyland to go get Wendy's.
Yeah. But at the same time, again, second day they fixed it. So you hopefully everybody got at least a chance to try the shark juice. Or the Risu nut drink.
Oh. You didn't say there was going to be a nut drink.
I didn't, but Risu did. There's also a stream of Iris and a couple of the other JP girls trying out the foods for HoloFest before the festival started, and it was pretty fun because they were like Harune's running around stealing everyone's food, like, just like fun stuff like that.
Sends the crime for her jail.
Of course, you got it. You nailed it, bud. You're doing great.
All right, no more segments for me. I'm good, guys.
All right,
it's been fun. This is a good bit. I've done this bit a couple times.
We're gonna return to Cameron's bit in a bit.
Yeah, we'll bit it later.
Anyway, Hachima made a surprise appearance and sang "Idol" by Yasobai on stage 2.
Yep, she wasn't supposed to be there. And she made a surprise appearance.
Hell
Down
yeah!
the fucking box, Hachima. She's not supposed to be here.
I have a feeling that she just showed up and they were like, and she was like, "I'm singing Idol," and they were like, "She's singing Idol." They just put her up there, I guess. Oh my god, amazing! And yeah, there was a lot of Kaigai Neki as well. I've learned a new term this week. Thank you, Toa-sama. Arigato gozaimasu. Kaigai Neki is overseas sis, like sisters, whereas Kaigai Niki is overseas bros.
Oh, that's me.
That's us. Kaigai Niki days. So yeah, it's one of those things where there was a lot of folks from overseas there this time around, which is great to see.
I mean, it makes sense. If I'm being frank, we're kind of at the point where there's just as many English appealing VTubers in HoloLive as there are Japanese. Because bear in mind, Indonesia's branches tend to skew English speaking.
They do, yeah.
With the Indonesian fans going like, yeah, we'll do either. But it's a heavy skew English, so every Indonesia gen kind of just feels like another English gen.
Well, I don't.
To an extent, yeah.
That big, huge financial document we mentioned last week or the week before, where we were talking. It was last week when we were talking about the overseas expansion.
Yeah.
That was the same thing that they had last year that we talked about. That we skipped over it this time. But apparently, they say like the split between foreigners and like Japanese, like for fans, like monetary wise, it's like really evening out more than it was last year.
Boy, I wonder if they should do another concert in the U.S. then. I'm sure they are planning to do that, by the way, but I'm just like, I'm going this year.
For your consideration, please look to the eastern coast.
I mean, and the funny thing is, they sort of did one last year on the East Coast, but it was an anime NYC.
True, like that's still a little bit.
But it would be nice if they hadn't.
That's still not like it's the whole thing and it's its own thing, and you don't have to go to a con to get to it.
Yeah, you don't have to go to a con that's been sold out 6 months before.
Like, yeah, we're still at the point where they deeply prefer to work with a convention's already established infrastructure at the last possible second.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really not sure about that. That's the only thing that HoloLive continues to do repeatedly that is actually upsetting to me is the fact that they wait until like 4 minutes before the convention closes and they're like, we're here.
I think it just legit comes down to no one's told them and they think con culture is a little different. Like,
it wouldn't shock me.
Not to go on a tirade. If you're from Japan and you're trying to plan out where your girls are going to go and hang out at a con, it's like, okay, they're going to be here. All right, that's a 2-hour train at max. All right, let's send some girls to Boston. How far could that be?
Right. I think it is just kind of that or like, well, how it works in Japan is everything's a lottery. You throw your name in the lottery. It's like, oh, you won. Go get a 1-hour train tickets to the event now.
And that's the thing is you're both nailing it right on the head. Is what the issue is that first of all, to most countries outside of the United States, America is California.
Yeah.
Like they think that California is the entirety of America because California is probably the size of their country. That's most countries.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it, but also there's a lot of America. And if I want to see somebody in New York, like we're in Pennsylvania even, and we're pretty close to New York.
We can do New York.
But that's still a 5 to 6 hour drive for us. And we're not that far. Like, we're the next state over, you know? If they do a show in Florida, for fuck's sake.
Fuck no.
I can't make that, you know? You got to hit all 4 corners. And somewhere in the middle, too, if you can. Like, that's the play. And I get it. They're still working. They're still expanding. They're still figuring this out. But, like, that makes sense to me, personally. L.A., Seattle. Yeah. New York. Miami, Chicago,
Pittsburgh.
Sure. That'd be great. Hit us up in Pittsburgh. We'll meet in the middle. Yeah, that's again, just like America is so big and there's a lot of us, but we're very spread out. You got to give us places to congregate.
And we hate each other.
God, if I hear one more fucking person talk about California, every fucking time I watch a YouTuber and they're like, I visited America and I ate their food and it was disgusting. And I was like, bro, you ate in LA. Everything's garbage there. What the fuck do you expect? I didn't feel safe in America. Bitch, you were in LA. You're going to get shot for walking down the street. What the fuck? Go out somewhere that isn't LA.
If you're in LA and you're in this lane of traffic and you need to go here, if you turn on your left turn signal, they'll kill you.
It's just like every time I hear somebody from like England or something complain about the US, I'm like, all right, were you in New York or Los Angeles?
Yeah.
Because those are your fucking options.
Every time I hear someone English.
To be fair, British, am I right?
With the eyes censored.
I fucking love the English. They're so much fun to me. Seriously, though, go to somewhere else. Don't go to those 2 places. Go to Florida and go to Disney World. You'll be in Florida, which is just dangerous, but still.
Mm-hmm. Tangent aside.
What were we talking about? That's right, HoloLive Super Expo. The Gura Sushi broke records. This was a little plushie, right?
Yeah, that was at the iPass booth.
Yep. They sold more pre-orders for this Gura plushie than they've sold of any other product that they've ever made ever.
Unhinged.
Yeah. But boy, you would think that America likes Gura because we do. But Japan, they fucking love the ass shark.
So everyone from America has unsubbed from Gura due to a glitch? Uh-huh. She still has 2.5 million.
Exactly.
What are they doing?
There's a law with VTubers that states if the girl is cute enough, it doesn't matter if you can understand what she's saying. You just nod your head and say, yes, girl cute. Like
Salaryman gets home from work, doesn't speak a word of English, eats rice, pulls on TV, Gargura. My feet are really stinky. I don't know what to do with them. He nods his head. He doesn't understand. You understand, don't you, Gura, how hard life can be? Stinky feet.
That's exactly what happens, though.
I mean, that's what we do.
To be fair, yeah. Half the VTubers I watch, I'm just like, hi, ski. Gura and Mume, speaking of goobers, Gura and Mume have finally met in person. There's no evidence, but they say they have.
So we're just taking their word for it.
We're taking their word for it. We're just assuming they're not the same person anymore, I guess, if you're a fucking sheep.
Wake up.
Watame.
Wake up.
Oh my god.
Same voice.
There's a new Suisei on sale. Oh fuck. Buy it now. Fuck, I can't buy it now.
Why can't you buy that?
It's not coming out until my birthday next year. Fuck.
Oh, get fucked.
Get to sit on that for an entire year.
Dude, that's a year and 3 months. That's not just a year. It's like, oh my god, I want it. It's beautiful. I love it.
I waited like a year and a half for my Ganyu figure. So
All right, but what the fuck is Ganyu?
it's a Genshin thing.
This is a 1/7 scale Suisei.
Yep.
You can buy 7 of them.
You can hush, sir.
You too could sit there for a year and 3 months remembering where your $180 went.
It's like an investment.
Why are there 2 prices for sale? I'm going to do digging into this later. Anyway, there's a Suisei figure. I'm probably going to buy it. I'm a very smart man. Regloss's second single was announced. It'll be coming out on March 24th, so before too long. If you're watching this, it should be the day or two after, I believe, when this goes live. And then HoloLive City 24 was announced. 6 locations in Japan were shown. What the fuck is HoloLive City? Is this some sort of brand deal to highlight places around Tokyo, Japan?
Didn't they do something? They did something like that last year.
They did. I missed it by 2 months.
Yeah.
Not even, I think. I think it was like a month.
You should just move.
Thinking about it every day. Oh, boy. So yes, this is one of those things where they're just doing like little pop-ups all over the city, highlighting different areas. You can go different places, see different things. There's going to be life-size cutouts, and you can take pictures with them, and it'll be cool. You can probably buy the shark juice at one of them, I assume.
They have a backstock.
All right, Cameron's favorite part, merch.
So this part would be very difficult to go through.
There's
the note literally
pages.
fucking says so much merch we can't possibly go through it all, but fuck you. Observe.
Bro, you don't understand.
I've looked through it.
There's like 20 pages.
I'm gonna do what's known as an overview.
A towel collection.
This,
Go on.
For celebrating of Expo 2024 and 5th Fest, we have a post-event online sale. This is the official shop, HoloLive Super Expo 2024.hololivepro.com. To go over it in broad, there's a pen light, a face towel, fucking shirts, key visual acrylic panels. There is a fucking message board for everyone. There's a random Checky style card for everyone. There's Aloha shirts for an alarming amount. Logo pin badge set, key visual clear folder set. You know, the things you take to the school, I believe. Acrylic name badge for everyone. Every single one. And a card case thing for your lanyard and a shoulder bag. Chibi flake stickers, supposedly of everyone. A whiteboard, the thing you draw on and erase it. HoloLive airship cushion. I didn't know there was a HoloLive airship, but that's taken off. Again, there's more random Checky style cards for everyone. There's multiple series of those stickers I brought up earlier, so you can't just buy one little pack and be done. Oh no. There's acrylic stands for everyone. Every single person. And an I Went to HoloLive Productions office official cookie. You can't buy that, liar, but go ahead and press your friends. They still won't believe you. Official shopping bags, if you ever wanted to buy a bag from a store and no product. Chibi acrylic stand with ornaments for everyone. Everyone. key visual acrylic panel for this series. Official white and black t-shirts emblazoned with logos. Holo Honey Gaioka high school acrylic stand for everyone who fucking participated in it. That is four columns in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 in a row. Jesus fucking Christ. High school clear folder sets. God damn it. That looks like vinyl style coasters. I'm scared. There's sponsor merchandise, which is just cards. Just fucking card games.
There's like 17 different types of partnership merch on here that's not even like on their shop.
There is an aquarium game for Nintendo Switch that Aqua is in. I don't know to what extent. I'm alarmed I'm learning of this. There's keychains. We're just glossing over those. Acrylic stand dioramas. There's the deformed collection. I will leave that to your imagination. And a towel collection. God forbid there weren't towels. All right, that's most of it.
One of the big things I noticed was they give you some free gifts just for purchasing certain amounts.
Jesus.
If you spend $500, you get this $15 tote bag free.
You two remember whenever the page for this got announced, and they had that super ultra wide big beach panel with all of the people participating.
Yeah.
There you can, if you spend over $100 on the store, you get like a big, huge, long, like I don't know what it is, like a poster of some sort. You get that like just for free as part of your gift.
Two things I want to say. I want one of the Aloha shirts. I love them.
Me too, unironically.
Yeah. Second thing I will say is they're only taking purchases until April 30th, so you have some time if you'd like to purchase any of the things that Cameron talked about.
Yes.
Or alluded to.
Please look.
Third thing is that they are saying on the website that I trust because they wouldn't lie to me. They wouldn't do it, that the shipping will be around mid-September of this year. So it's not that long of a wait to get your stuff, apparently. So there you go. Any other thoughts, concerns, comments, criticisms about the HoloLive, HoloFest Super Expo merch?
I love merch.
Merch is great. I love spending money. I hate having money. I just love spending it. You know?
If I was rich and had a gigantic house for lots of display cases, I would buy it. A lot of this.
A lot here, man.
Me standing, smiling awkwardly with hands in pockets, surrounded by my acrylic stands. Heard they're about to announce a couple more of these.
Okay. I would like to tangent real quick. Have you guys seen the life-size acrylic stand that they made of some VTuber?
I might vomit in my mouth.
I can't remember where I saw this. I'm going to see if I can find it real quick. But it's literally a life-size acrylic stand, and I think it was like $10,000 or some shit. Like, it's huge.
I don't know. I didn't hear anything about that.
Yeah, I don't know. I saw it the other day, and I was just like, this is insane. This is crazy. So I'm not going to be able to find it in time here on the podcast, but it's just know that it exists. Know that it's out there. It's waiting. It's probably behind you right now.
Ah!
All right. I believe that's what we're going to go at. We're going to take a second here. I need to get a drink, and frankly, I made a pie, so we'll be back in a second.
See you in a few.
We're back. The pie didn't cook right.
It was really good.
It was good, but I fucked it up. This is like the first time I made it. I fucked it up the first time, too. It's been years since I've made chess pie.
Did you know?
It's a southern delicacy.
If you put a lot of sugar and eggs and like some cornmeal in a thing, it'll taste really good.
Yeah, it turns out.
We're hardwired to need these things.
It's true. Just like we're hardwired to need Koyori's third I can't fucking talk. Koyori's 3D birthday alive, which took place right before Fifth Fest this year.
If I had known Koyori was having a 3D live right before Fifth Fest, I would have cried out of the primordial soup sooner.
Thank you, Duke.
I didn't have them time to pick a voice, so I default to Duke.
That's fair enough. That's a good default. Carlos, take it away. This is your shit. I haven't yet to watch Koyori's 3D live. I'm sure it's wonderful. Koyori's a fantastic entertainer and is very fun to watch. So,
well, it had a series of little mini animations, kind of like a storybook style type of thing, where she'd sing a song and then they would show a little like storybook type of thing with a bunch of Japanese words I couldn't understand on the screen. And
we're all doing our best out here in the wide world of Japanese VTubers.
But yeah, it was a good concert. It was lots of good music, Koyori's always I tend to forget about her sometimes, but man, she's always around.
How could you forget about anyone of the 80 VTubers from HoloLive? Yeah, it's a lot to keep up with, frankly. Would you like me to run through the track list real quick, or you want to do it?
I'll do it.
Go ahead.
So first up, Welcome to Japari Park with Botan. So that was what was the
Kimono
anime?
Friends, right?
Kimono Friends,
Or,
yeah.
It's something like that. It's not. I don't think that's the right name, but it's pretty close to that. Maybe I'm right. Who knows?
That's what it's from anyway.
Yeah.
But good song. Then Love is the Slave of Chaos with Nene and Hachima.
Good to see Hachama. Always great to see Nene, frankly. Oh, and it's also great to see FPS Line, of course.
Yep. Fancy Baby Doll. Solo, World is Mine with Marine.
I have to watch this now.
That was
That
a good
sounds
one.
like a fucking banger, bro.
Sega.
Yep. I love how that song, after all these years, still is around, and we all just know
It's
it.
the national fucking anthem.
It really is. It's ever popular, ever constant, ever recent in our minds for some reason.
Yeah. But wow,
Wow.
it's the name of the song.
I didn't realize Owen Wilson was there.
God. Be nice to Owen.
With his-
Be nice to fucking Owen!
With his fucked
God
up nose.
damn you! God damn you to hell! Continue, please, Carlos.
Ka-chow.
Tendemo Wonders with Fubuki, Mio, Okayu, and Polka.
There we go. There's some fucking other great folks, too.
Clown.
Right? Funny Navel. This was a weird one.
I have a funny navel. I'm gonna go back to notes and see how it's spelled and see how well I did.
It's like a navel orange, correct?
But this was weird because it was
Yep.
it was a duo, kind of. It was with AI Koyori.
Oh no. Oh no, I forgot.
A solo duo.
Yeah, it was really weird. Not gonna lie, the voice, the song was just weird in general, and then the AI voice singing along with her was also a little weird. But
She's lucky it sung.
it was neat.
So many fun Wikipedia articles to read instead.
I don't know. It was a neat part of the performance anyway. It needs some work. As all AI stuff does still.
Yeah, we're still figuring out some of the stuff. All of it.
But man, this next one was the height of the whole show.
I actually have seen references to this online, if nothing else, this part.
Yeah, her next one was aiming to be a Pokemon master with Rika Natsumoto. And for those of you who don't know, which is probably all of you, because why would you know this? Rika is the Japanese voice actor of Ash Ketchum.
JD Ash.
So
Amazing.
she was mildly confused what was going on, but she played along with the show really well.
That's all we can ask. Frankly, anytime anybody from the outside world encounters HoloLive, like, the best response is whenever they just roll with it. Mm-hmm. Like Jared Leto.
Thank you, Jared, I guess.
Oh man, I was so I didn't know who she was, but like after I looked her up, and it's like, oh man, that's really cool.
I mean, can you imagine?
Yeah,
so
Koyori.
awesome.
Koyori was ecstatic to be doing this, as I think pretty much all of us would be.
That would be fantastic. Yeah, that's amazing. I really do have to check out this show. Damn.
But the next quintessential future with Holo X.
Her entire generation.
Yep.
Very nice.
And that's our miracle with Laplace, Iroha, Chloe, Botan, Fubuki, Louis, Polka, and Mio.
That's a big group, geez.
And then to finish out the show, her new original song, New Journey,
New Journey. I'm going to have to look that up and listen to it.
which is not the original song that she also released a music video for a few days ago.
Right, because that was... I'm not checking right now. Tear Gazer. That's the one she just released.
Yes. So overall, good concert. I had a good time.
Well, it being a 3D live, Cameron, that means there's one other thing to consider.
I love it when we do this.
It's merch.
Yeah. Sorry, give me 1 second. I'm throwing.
We've got 5 pieces of merch, and then a bonus postcard if you buy the whole set.
The postcard's very pretty.
It is very pretty.
This art's very good. There's a very cute girl. Memories of the Sea B2 tapestry. Matching tumbler with Koyo. Always with you shoulder bag. I would never name a shoulder bag that. Koyori plushie hoodie and swimsuit outfit version. 1 voice pack. I love how it says that. Does it have a name, this voice pack? Situation voice. Exciting beachside memories with you.
So this is beach themed.
This is very
HoloLive
themed.
summer is approaching yet again, everyone.
And then the bonus postcard.
Yep, bonus postcard is the same artwork as the B2 tapestry, Memories of the Sea, by the look of things. Oh, and also a bonus ASMR voice pack if you get the full set.
Yeah.
It's very pretty.
It looks like the postcard will have a secret message for the people that buy it.
That's a whisper secret.
I do think that's cute. I love when they do that.
I do like that a lot, actually.
Tumblr is really nice looking.
It's really
I
cute.
do like the tumbler.
It's got that.
That's the kind of one you can just take anywhere.
Yeah, blue to pink fade on the outside. It's metal. It looks nice. Stainless steel. So, yeah, looks like another piece of high quality merch, frankly. I like it.
All right. And anything else we'd like to say about the 3D? Because I kind of threw a thing in out of nowhere that I noticed wasn't in the notes. It felt like worth bringing up.
Go ahead, yeah.
Very quickly, because we don't know much more than this. Idol Showdown actually had an announcement like right after Fifth Fest or during it. They're re-debuting under the indie brand. They're coming under HoloLive officially. They're going to be re-debuting as Idol Showdown Next Fest. This is going to see some slight upgrades to it. It's going to become an official part of the indie branch. Just like how we have that new game coming out from the HoloCure guy, yeah. HoloBreak.
KU is releasing a new game called HoloBreak that is actually in some way related to the other game as well.
Yeah. So I think it's really cool to see that like HoloLive is spinning back around and telling the people that made the HoloLive indie games as big as they are, hey, I'll just straight up re-debut. Can we get you under officially? Because our girls cannot stop playing your fucking games and you're doing great work.
Yeah. It also gives them a direct line under that association that they can get voice lines from the talent if they go through management and things like that, because KU has said on Twitter that was a big thing for HoloBreak, that they were allowed to send requests to the 9 people in that game and get actual voice lines from them in that fashion. I'll also say that we're going to get more information about Idol Showdown and its future.
Yep, they've teased another characters coming soon.
And we'll get that information at Evo Japan.
Yep.
Yeah, I know they recently put out an update on their indie program, but I didn't get the chance to read it. I know they put a new statement out from Cover about what's going on.
Yep.
I'm hyped.
Was this the one, or was KU's HoloBreak the one where they were like, the game will be free forever? I think it was KU's game.
I think it was both, but I don't remember if I don't think Idol Showdown cost anything, and I think they confirmed it never will. But KU for fucking sure will, like, if you somehow find a way to give them money for their work, they'll kill you.
Yeah, exactly. KU's just like, no, this is just for fun.
I'm doing this for fun. If I receive even $1, it stops being fun.
Stand by your morals,
Yes.
ethics. What please you? You know.
These are the morals of a crazy person that makes the second best game in this genre.
Exactly. Debatable. Could be the best. Depends on who you ask. I'm sorry. Is there fishing in the Survivors game?
Vampire Survivors is pretty fucking
I
nuts.
haven't played it. I don't really know.
Vampire
It's so expensive.
Yeah, you're right. Those $3.
I could use that $3 to buy half a coffee.
Okay. Good bit.
Thank you. All right. Are we ready to move on to Idol Corp?
Yep.
I do like Idol Corp. They're out here killing it. They're doing some really great stuff, and they've got 2 new question mark talents.
What?
Thanks, Tim.
I don't know why I went full Home Improvement. You never go full Home Improvement.
Oh man, in a very special episode, Katarina Cuties re-debut. So we've got 2 new talents, and by new I mean it's the same talents, but they're back with a shiny new coat of paint.
Yeah, it's very confusing, honestly, because they're like, "Hey, this is a brand new debut of the Genesis group," and then they have their debut streams like, "Hey, our channels are wiped. Like we're debuting. We're pretending like we didn't already stream for 2 years before this." And I'm like.
This is a re-debut / debut in the weirdest way.
They keep saying debut, and I'm like, I literally have been watching you for the past year.
No, that's someone else. You're thinking of her cousin.
Carlos. Gaslight. Gatekeep. Girl boss.
Z-Snap.
Well, I
Wait, no, it's just... Isn't it? I don't know. Point is, they're back and they're sassier than ever, I imagine.
Yeah, I will confirm they said in their 2.0s apparently all of their like privated content, it's not deleted, it is privated, and it has all been moved to members only content.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Members only is reasonable. Don't love that, but I'm glad it's not gone.
It's not gone.
Because gone is worse than anything.
Yeah.
Should rebrand it to something that's a little, snazzier, like only members or something.
You're cooking, and the egg you were trying to cook missed the pan.
That feels like most of my life, I'm not gonna lie. I crack the egg into the garbage, put the shell in the pan, right?
It's Mr. Krabs walking in on SpongeBob after his mental breakdown in his kitchens in mayhem, and he goes, "Hi, how do you?"
So yes, Katarina Cutie was the first up. So let's talk about her. I watched 1 minute of this debut, and I was like, I don't think she's for me, boss. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm also not gonna lie. I have watched her a decent amount. She is really, really weird.
Yeah, I got that.
I haven't watched any of her. I will have to make it a point. We have to come to a consensus. What's my emotion on her?
I jumped into the point where apparently she escaped from jail. She was up against a wall doing like a lineup interrogation or something whenever I got into the stream, and I was like, it was mostly her just talking really fast and not making sense, and I watched it for a minute and I was like, I'll come back later.
No, thank you. I already know Cameron.
Oh, I think I'd do a podcast with this guy.
Her favorite movie's The Joker? The Jonkler?
The Jonkler? You missed your own joke, bro.
No.
No?
I don't think I did.
All right, anyway, enough of our fucking around. She got a model update. She had some fun.
She's the mafia girl now.
Oh, okay, that's fun.
Mafiosa. Yeah.
So yeah.
Gabagool.
So she got a more like a 2.0 update with some new outfits.
I mean, that's always nice when they get all that stuff. It's always fun with new toggles, new outfits, etc., etc.
Yeah.
Oh, she can take her coat off.
Yep.
That's nice.
She's got a major physics upgrade.
Physics. Big physics, I hear.
What do you mean by that?
Use your imagination.
Okay.
No. Oh, yeah. She got a new room. It's new background art. It's got guns.
Yep. It's odd how they keep using for those two. They use like very real looking rooms. So she just has like guns in the back wall of her room.
Oh
Yeah, why
those are
not?
some CGS guns.
Hell yeah. She got a swimming pool room. Mm-hmm. Oh boy, she has a bikini.
Oh my god.
Very, very small bikini.
You can tell where everything is. Look at the dogs.
Wow, the dogs are out for free. That is definitely a bikini. It's an itty bitty bikini, all right.
Yep. So she has her original outfit. She has the bikini, and then she has a really nice looking like mafia outfit.
Very cool. Does she have a fedora?
Yes.
Excellent. Oh yeah, she do. She got that fucking Trilby look. Mm-hmm. Very good. The pinstriped suit. She's here for business. Ladies and gentlemen.
I do like the vest. I like it when it's just like the vest and the pants.
I like the vest. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the bikini again.
The vest also opens and closes.
Look at me like that.
I don't think anybody needs that. It's not good for you. It's not good for me.
Internal monologue. Growing envious. Stop looking at her.
I don't want to.
Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't
It's great when you mute it.
Ladies and gentlemen, certified sexist.
Bro, you didn't listen to her when she was doing the fucking lineup. I was like, what is happening, bro? This is the face I tuned into.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
There was some weird stuff going on.
She was going a mile a minute and I didn't catch half of it.
she's a meme lord. After she finally debuted, and it's like one of her first like posts was, "I'm finally like not locked down anymore. I can go back to just shit posting all day."
God bless. We'll see you in the future, I'm sure. I do enjoy some shit posts personally. So.
One of my favorite things from her re-debut though was she did karaoke when she was showing off her bikini, and she sung "Gangsta's Paradise."
Why? Oh, because she's a gangster and she's in paradise.
Yeah. Go white girl, go. I believe is the meme right now from HoloFest.
Yeah. Very. I mean, I like watching the weird ones. I've watched her.
Really? I'm fucking shocked, Carlos. The man who brought us Yuko Yurei.
I found another one that drinks its own pee.
How do you keep finding these? Where do you go?
I've been holding back the chocolate eaters. They're for my own collection.
I hate it so much.
You heard us so often.
She also put out a cover of Baka Metai available now. Please enjoy.
I actually had like a little focus written up for her like months ago, and we ended up skipping over it because of time constraints. Never got back to it.
I'm somehow more heartbroken about that now.
We could have been prepared.
All right, well, I think that's more or less everything that we have to say about Katarina Cutie. If you're interested in someone that appears to me to be psychotic and appears to Carlos to be...
Perfect. I don't even know.
Yeah, and appears to Cameron to be...
Intriguing.
Okay, then go ahead and check her out. Again, I am actually a big fan of Idol Corp, and for all of my picking on her for being insane or whatever, if you want a very high energy streamer that appears to go off the rails every once in a while, this might be the person that you're looking for. It's like Ollie, but a little different, way more over the top, and also she's a gangster.
I tell you what, one of the streams that I intended to mention in my focus that I had written up for ages ago, she did like a 45-minute ASMR stream once. Mm-hmm. She was in the chat. She wasn't actually doing or talking anything like on the stream. It was 45 minutes of her PC fan blowing.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
She sat there and just talked with chat for 45 minutes.
Sometimes you just want to chill and chat, bro. Or you could make a fucking Discord server. But hey, you do you. I'm not a popular streamer. I don't have a marketable plushie. So
say what you will. There are some VTubers who really get unattached, and then there are good VTubers who listen to their fans.
Yeah. Yeah.
Proud of that one.
So this is a duo of debuts.
Yeah.
Debuto.
Next was Nikki Ray.
Tell me about Nikki.
I knew absolutely nothing about her beforehand. Mm-hmm. I had like seen her a couple of times in collabs, and that is it. So I didn't even know what she looked like entirely, other than yellow hair.
All right.
But definitely... she got like a completely new reworked model. This isn't a 2.0. This is like a brand new model that kind of resembles her old one a little bit.
Okay, so it's like the Pochi complete re-debut kind of thing.
Yeah.
Pochi won Mario whenever she got an entirely different model, more or less. Yeah. She got hit by a truck because she's a dog. Har har.
But yeah, her new model went far, far into the cute side of things.
I do like her model. It's really good. I like her little butterfly pin in her hair with her wrench. She's got like a robo hand of some kind. So
power glove.
Oh, that's of course. She has a dog with her.
So bad.
It's so bad.
Her dog's name is Pitsy.
Oh, that's cute.
I love Pitsy a lot.
So she's some kind of mechano person?
Mechanic, yeah.
Ah, yes, perfect. I like that. I do like her design a lot. She's got really cool like ribbons in her streaks or color streaks or something in her hair. Mm-hmm. She's got big long braids. Cool design overall. I really like her.
Yeah. It's a really good redesign, honestly.
Yeah.
But the debut for this was hilarious for her new model, because she's locked up in her like mechanic room. It's like, all right, oh, you're not from the FBI or the mafia. All right, you can come in. And she opens up. She has one of those like opening shutter doors. Starts opening up. It shows her feet. Breaks. It's like, oh wait, hold on. I need to fix this. Fixes it. Opens it up a little bit more. Breaks again after it shows her hips. Just her model review just goes like that.
Bit by bit, we get the traditional model reveal, but instead of just descending from the top of the screen, she's got like a door.
That's pretty smart.
It's pretty clever. I 100% recognize the brilliance of that and respect her for it. That's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I like that also she's covered in like grease stains and stuff because she's been working on cars or something.
Yeah. With her power glove.
It's so bad. As previously stated. All right. I like her so far. Again, I haven't got to watch her. Is she more chill?
Yeah, she's more chill.
That's okay. You're my kind of VTuber. Potentially.
I mean, she's still a little weird, but like Katarina is like off in her own world.
Different strokes for different folks. That's all I have to say.
Yeah.
I respect Katarina, if nothing else. She deserves that. Be kind to your VTubers, everyone. Be kind to them.
Yeah. So she had like, showed off all her accessories. She had a little like mini game set up where she was like shooting things with her power glove, and so she ended up having a new cover song for this, though.
Okay.
Her new cover song was "Lose Yourself" by Eminem. Mom Spaghetti.
Lose yourself in the movement, the moment you know it. Mom Spaghetti.
She tried to do this live. She could not. She tried her best. That was all I could say about it.
That's all you can ask.
She really tried her best. She couldn't do it.
Fantastic. Okay. Any other highlights from her debut, though?
And then she actually had like a video cover after that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, this is a cover of Daft Punk by Pentatonics, right? Is that what you're talking about?
Yeah, Pentatonics.
Cool. So yeah, that's something that I'm kind of interested in. I kind of want to check out.
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Excellent.
Much more calm than the other one. So
it might just be my mood right now, but that's maybe what I'm looking for more. So there we go. Either way, if you want high energy or chill, you can check out the Genesis re-debuts by Katarina Cutie and Nikki Ray of Idol Corp. There you go. Now it's up to you. Support them as much as you can. Do you know these two? Do you like these two? Let us know. What's great about them?
If you are one of these two and you want to come on the podcast, or if you like the restaurant franchise Ruby Tuesday, I'm good at typing messages back to girls who messaged me first.
It's good, Cam. It's good.
I like the books where the pictures are like more words. I don't like this character. He's getting retired. Thank you.
Cox shotgun. We're retiring this character now.
Oh no, where's Poochie?
All right, let's hop into the news bits. Ironmouse has been selected as a keynote speaker for the 2024 Primary Immunodeficiency Conference alongside 2 PhD holders and another doctor. So we've got now Dr. Ironmouse, honorary PhD.
She's got her science glasses on.
She does. It's really funny to see these like 3 doctors and such.
And then a pink anime
girl. And they're just like, but to be fair, she is like directly responsible for some of the largest fundraising efforts in regards to immune deficiency.
I mean, say what you fucking will. I learned most of what I've learned about this through her. I sat through like an hour, 30-minute interview where she talks about what it's like.
Yeah.
All I know about this is through her, and it's Wow, it's heartbreaking.
Yeah.
It's just the thing is, she does what these doctors could only dream of doing.
The outreach.
Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And so this is a wonderful thing to see. It is an honor for her, I'm sure, and it's gonna. I'm happy that she's doing this. It's really cool.
Yes, exactly.
Any other thoughts? Some pretty bad news now. Salmon Lordette of V Reverie will be taking a health-related hiatus for a few weeks. Obviously, we all wish her the very best and hope that she recovers quickly. She said she'll be back in a few weeks. She can't wait to see everyone again, spelled S-E-A. So she seems to be in high spirits, which is good.
That's good for a Salmon.
She's one of like 2 members of V Reverie that remain, maybe.
Yeah.
So
It's a good thing she said see you again, because salmon are much happier in the salt water, if memory serves.
for most of their life, and then they return to the freshwater.
Yeah. I forget which part of the salmon life cycle is the sad part.
It's the return to the freshwater.
Oh, that's
Where they spawn and then die.
Salmon are such weird fish.
They are really weird fish.
God just picked a fish and said, that one's going to be funny.
Do you ever see a picture of a salmon and then see a picture of a salmon right when it's trying to spawn?
Yeah.
They're like, they mutate and turn into horrifying monsters.
They turn into gross things.
Yeah. Anyways, that's all beside the point. We hope you recover well, Salmon
Yeah.
Lordette. I think you're really cool. So I hope you return well. Sock's Vtubing agency continues to advance their cause. They have officially put out a statement saying, ladies and gentlemen, it is with great pleasure I can officially say we will have HAGS. And then everyone cheered and said, HAGS, HAGS, HAGS.
That sounds really official.
Yes. It's definitely not just a webcomic that Flork made.
Yes, this definitely belongs in the news segment. Because it is news.
It is news. They had official what is the word I'm looking for? Applications.
Oh, okay.
They held applications. They took them in. People could submit and do whatever. I guess this is real. I can't wait for all of the VTubers to be sock monsters, but
I sigh.
I'm excited for this shit. I love watching Flork do whatever the fuck he's doing. It's great every time.
One of these is actually going to happen and debut, and it's just going to be a sock puppet in front of a camera.
I guarantee.
100%.
Like, that's their 3D model. It's literally is just a sock puppet. Kiara made it. Like all the other sock puppets. Oh, man. All right. Shy Lily is releasing her own VTuber card game in collaboration with Gamersupps, the company that Shy Lily partially owns apparently now.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's called V-Card.
Yep. What could I possibly mean? It's a card game.
I don't get it. She's taking applications for VTubers that want to be a part of it, and she, yeah, I would definitely just read the part now where it says that she's a partial owner of Gamersupps.
Yeah, this happened a while ago.
last time.
Yeah, I know.
I think we talked about it.
We talked about it before, for sure.
Yeah. Either way, it's really cool. And if you want your V card, you can get it soon. Hopefully, I guess. I don't know.
Apply now.
She said there's limited slots for like
Get
openings.
in
so.
there.
First time I've heard about Shy Lily slots being limited. It's a joke about. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah. Anything else you guys want to talk about?
No.
Isn't this the second VTuber card game?
It is.
This one
I was
is
wondering
cooler.
if either of you guys remembered the other one at all.
Which one? Like Weiss Schwarz?
No, there's actually a VTuber based like card game, I think, already.
I don't think it's out though.
Yeah, I mean, maybe it's the same one. Maybe she re-announced it. Like
No,
a
it's
re-debut.
not. This other one was like some other third party one that I don't even remember.
Virtual Legends CCG. Yes. Available now on Ichigo.
Oh,
you
is
go.
this like a virtual one then?
I guess. Because hers is going to be a real thing, right?
Hers is a trading card, so it should be physical.
V Tactics TCG. This might be the one. I don't know. Either way, there's options, I guess, now.
I don't know. It's been weeks since we talked about the other one. Months, actually.
Yeah, I think you're right. Either way, the V card is coming soon. There you go. Sick. Moving on. Believe it or not, we're going to talk about music. Part of the HoloLive celebration over the weekend also involved a new original song from Watame and everyone else in HoloLive.
but mostly from Watame.
But she's the one that organized this, so she gets the credit. She's a good sheep. We're very proud of Watame for being a great sheep. Wake up, sheeple. So yes, every talent at HoloLive appears and is represented. They get to say their name and sometimes their opening and like their introduction and stuff.
The Pokemon rap of HoloLive.
Pretty much.
Yes, exactly. And some of the lyrics that I picked out, which are definitely not threatening, are "Together we are HoloLive, and our numbers continue to grow."
So now Watame will be stuck making updated versions of this every year.
Well, I think it's been 2 or 3 years since the last one. I think 3. So yes, every once in a while we'll get a new one.
This video would kill a 17th century surf.
It's true. They would not understand even a little bit of
Unless
this.
they're a Japanese surf, they'd be like, this happens in the future. All these girls meet and they grow.
Yeah.
I'm glad my language has barely changed, but at the same time, I find that kind of charming. I will return to my labor.
Hi, Degozaru.
I will always think of you, Watame. I'm confused what that last name is, but that's pretty cool. Names, wow.
A family name, you say. Naruhodo ne. Koyori released an original song. We talked about this earlier. It's called Tear Gazer. It's a cute poppy idol song with some rocky guitar in it. There's a good guitar solo most of the way through it. It's got an animated music video that's really good and cute and fun to watch. I liked it a lot. Thoughts, opinions?
Ooh, that's cute.
It's good. We'll show it. Another one of those like showing like her idol side alongside like regular people. That type of thing.
It's really good. I liked it a lot. Choco released an original song called Euphoria. Not that one, Carlos.
Not that one either.
Carlos. The music video has several nice JPEGs for us to view and observe and enjoy. And it's a really calm, just kind of pretty song. I really liked it. I thought it was nice.
Ooh.
Did you get the chance to listen?
Yeah.
Very pretty woman.
It's nice and calm.
Yeah, it's good stuff. One of those chill vibes, relax kind of things. Louie's got a cover of Darling by Kanasuda. This song is very dark and moody and aggressive. It's really cool.
Oh, this was probably my favorite out of all of them we have listed this week.
There we go.
Oh, Louis does good shit.
It's a really good version of a really good song, frankly. I thought it was really fantastic. So, any other thoughts?
No, I liked it.
Watame, not content with releasing an original song, also put out a cover of this word by Buzzy.
Here, don't worry. I'll Google translate this word. I got you covered.
That word is whale, apparently. That's the English of it is whale.
I like the English of things.
But I don't know what the Japanese word is. But either way, it's a song.
Kujira.
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 Whale. Much like Shy Lily is. And Bow. So this is a pop group. It's by Buzzy.
No translation needed.
Yeah, it's a pop group from 98 to 2006, roughly. Their name stands for Blend, Unique, Zipping, and You Just Wait. B-U-Z-Y.
All right.
I'm waiting. I'm waiting.
And I'm just
planning up a storm.
I had to include that because what the fuck, Japan? That's amazing. Can't wait to see more Buzzy. I have the humor of a fucking 8-year-old.
I'm zipping the more Buzzy.
You just wait for this Buzzy.
I'll wait because that Buzzy's unique.
Oh, I can't fucking deal. Anyway, the song is very electro-pop. It's really heavy on the synth. It's got that synth in the background. Overall, it sounds like Great Buzzy to me.
I'm gonna fucking kill you.
This whole fucking segment was just for me. This is just so funny to me.
You got that Buzzy on lock.
Oh,
if you would like to look into this, please do a Google search for Buzzy. You'll find out.
Their name is Buzzy.
5-year-old, literally 12.
2006 wasn't fucking ready for the goddamn future that
Wee
awaited.
wee pee pee.
By the way, it's B-U-Z-Y.
No! Now they know! Now they know!
I did say what their name stood for, which is blend unique zipping, and you just wait. It is B-U-Z-Y. That's why it's called that. But just so you know, Cameron, we're not just fucking perverts. We're also scholars. Oh, very stupid. Sakura Miko of HoloLive JP put on a cover of Moto Ichigo Ore, which is a HoneyWorks song, believe it or not. There's a theme going, yes. It's a character song from Mononorumi in Confession Executive Committee Love Series. This is, I had to fucking Google what the fuck that was. It's a HoneyWorks multimedia franchise. For over a decade, this has been going on.
All right.
Anyway, the song's
I'm
like
exhausted.
the song's like some guitar pop. It's pretty fun. It's got a magical girl video that goes pretty hard, a la Carlos.
Yeah.
What did you think about it? Aside from the fact it goes hard.
I mean, I liked it a lot. Miko, unfortunately, has one of those voices. It's kind of just like Bijou. It's kind of hard to really fit her voice sometimes because it's so unique and cutesy. Mm-hmm. But this is like actually just a serious song, and I really did enjoy it a lot.
I thought it was really good, honestly. It's pretty standard J-pop stuff, frankly, but it's good. It's of a high quality, I would say. And then we got one for the boys, everybody. Miyabi from Holostars has released an original song. It is called Chig-hug Flowery Night.
Parentheses, perhaps?
Perhaps. No, that's actually what it is called. I did confirm that later on because it actually says it in English on the release. It also features Tema of Holostars fame as well. It's guitar pop, good stuff in general. By the time I finished listening to the song, I was humming along to it. Like, just very catchy, very good stuff. You know?
Yep, I listened to it. It's very catchy.
There you go.
Excellent, boys.
So there we go. That's the music roundup for the week.
Good work, boys.
Anything else to throw in there? Or
Oh,
good?
no, boys, I'm good.
It's for the boys.
It's for the boys.
All right, let's go over our favorite stream moments.
Hello. I'd like to apologize, but I threw my favorite stream moment up on the top because I remembered it, and I figured we want to hit HoloLive before we go to the other orgs. So I'm going to go over mine real quick. But this one's pretty vital to me. It's the most stream content I absorbed, and I don't think anyone here would be against it because it is fucking Myth meeting up right before Fifth Fest, right before Calli's big announcement stream. This fucking karaoke, it's all of them in an off collab in a fucking hotel sharing like a ramshackle setup. It's everything I fucking love about Myth.
I think they did this a year ago, too.
They did.
But they were also very dead last time.
Yeah, that time I was very tired. So this time it's like it's set up. Kiara organized it. She organized it in a very Kiara way. I say this with love. I love Myth and I love her part in it. She just asked them all, what songs can you sing, girls? And they all DM her what songs they can sing. And based on what they can sing, she set up a set list so everyone can pair up. So that means Calli sings the first 6 fucking songs in a row. Because Calli's like, oh, I can sing this one, I can sing this one. Ame and Ina are both like, I got like 2. So
amazing.
So unfortunately, Gur couldn't make it because she was busy. But good set list. They fucking go off on Mogu Mogu Yummy. They go hard. They love that song.
That song is so good, though.
They
it's so much fun.
love it.
It's so catchy.
They're singing a big song later on because they do Sparks and all the good stuff. They're singing Reunion. Right in the middle of Reunion, Gura enters the room. She made it.
She did.
There was no promise. She said she wasn't going to be able to. She fucking did it. She did it for you. She did it for them. They sung. Then they sung Mogu Mogu Yummy again.
So good.
They literally just re-sing Journey of 1,000 Years. Then they do the other songs, and they end on Mogu again.
You gotta close out with the hits, man.
Dude, it's everything. Calli's model getting made fun of because it looks like she's either groping Ame or Kiara, and she must choose.
She can't. Yeah, she has to pick one or the other. She can't just not grope someone.
Ame vibing, enjoying the fun. Ina occasionally getting weird out of nowhere and just having a great time with everyone, and just like, I love being with you guys.
So good.
Myth has become such a rare team up. Like, it feels like we see Promise and Advent together very often. Myth has just become the busy girls or the girls who are tired. Everyone's just gone off in their own directions because they work so hard to be the people holding shit up.
They really do.
Whenever they reunite and do these like funny, goofy streams, it really just reminds me why I got into this stuff, and it refills me with life. Like, this one stream will get me through the next year.
I'll have to go back and watch this one.
Oh, it's such an easy watch. Like, that's coming from me. It's an easy watch. It's just fun.
I will say that in a related note, Kiara is literally live right now talking about her HoloFest time.
Oh, I bet she loved it. That's a very Kiara time.
I have to go back and...
Calli did one too, actually.
Yeah, I think most of the girls did.
Yeah. Zay's doing one right now as well.
Because I know when Calli did hers, and she's like, he was talking to her chat and everything, and talking about what was going on. She's like, guys, it's like this is like literally it. Like, this is the dream. Like, we made it. Like, this event is just everything that we could have possibly dreamed of happening.
Yeah, it's such a big moment. We talked a lot about HoloFest because it's just one of the biggest moments of the year. It just is.
It's VTuber Mecca.
Yeah. It's, again, I'm going next year.
Yeah, if you like VTuber, they probably went.
Yeah, and that's the thing is, like, I know, coincidentally, at the same time this event was happening, there were several VTubers that I follow that were in Japan, such as,
There's a couple.
Pogo Raccoon.
I wonder why she's there.
GXOR.
Does she have relatives?
In Tokyo, even.
Is she visiting?
Elias Stellaria was there.
Elia, huh?
It's funny that all of these VTubers... I had a fucking moment where I was like, why are all these VTubers in Japan right now? And I was like, oh, fuck, it's HoloFest. Like, of course they're in Japan. Virtually. They're in virtual Japan. All right. Enough behind the scenes. Let's get back to talking about...
Favorite stream moments.
Favorite stream moments. But yes, I did watch this karaoke as well. It warms the cockles of my heart.
Good Lord, do I love it.
As they say. It was a wonderful stream. I liked it quite a lot. Just good moments all around. Anytime the girls get together, you know?
It says a lot about my personality, and this is me being frank and reflective. I saw this entire thing in 3 minutes of Fit Fest.
You got your things you know you like.
I'm here for dinks and dorks, and I love hearing about the singing and concerts and stuff, but I know what I'm here for.
Fair enough.
But thank you, concerts and things, for making these girls happy and bringing them together. And bringing so many fans together.
It's true.
You could have done more to help out my man Abraham Lincoln, but whatever.
All right. Saya from Phase Connect, Saya Saraxis, is back. She was gone for about a week, I believe.
Yeah, it's been longer than that. I think it's been a couple weeks. She had like a stream or two back where she tried to come back anyway.
Yeah. But either way, she's back for real in a real way now.
Which kind of sucks since she's still one of like the new members.
Yeah, it's very vital that you have all that extra time to do stuff, and getting sick like that close after debuting.
Yeah,
I feel for her. I'm glad she's back though.
I managed to catch a couple of her streams actually since she came back. I watched her do Power Wash, and I watched her do, I think, just a chatting stream. But yeah, no, she is adorable, frankly. She just is. She's just so fucking cute. And then she's also like really funny in general. She knows when to meme. Mm-hmm. So it was fun just watching her do these kind of like little chatty streams and just playing Power Wash and stuff.
She's one of my comfort like watches of Phase Connect where I know she's cute and she's like chill, and I can just sit there, and for some reason every time I watch her, she just happens to be playing Overwatch. So,
oh yeah, she definitely plays her fair share of that game as well.
Yeah, I enjoy it. She's really good at it.
Yeah, so we're happy to have Saya back, and she's very entertaining. So it's awesome. Check her out.
Good stuff.
Kaminari Clara, also of Phase Connect.
The JP side of things.
The JP branch did a guerrilla karaoke with some amazing songs included.
That's an understatement.
Jesus Christ.
She did. Okay, so this is a version of California Girls, but did she change the lyrics, or is this a cover of
She
somebody's?
changed the lyrics
To Grave Robbing Boys.
They're unforgettable.
She sang Let's Save the Earth by Ninja Sex Party.
That's off their new album, I believe.
And First Date by Ninja Sex Party, which is not off their new
That's
album.
off a much previous album.
It's maybe Attitude City. I'm not quite
That
sure.
feels like Attitude City era.
By the way, this is like a third of the songs she sung.
Oh my god.
I'm glad you included First Date, though, because I do love that song. It's really fucking funny to me. Kickapoo by Tenacious D, another amazing fucking tune, frankly. Anything by Tenok is amazing. Creep by Radiohead. Oh no, she got into the emo shit. Bring Me to Life. Bring Me to Life by Evanescence.
And it doesn't get much more emo than Every Sperm is Sacred by Monty Python.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's extremely, you're right.
Every sperm is sacred.
Galaxy Song, also of Monty Python fame. Yes, that one I'm not familiar with personally.
Did she skip over Always Look on the Bright Side of Life?
Always.
I was moved to tears when they played at the end of Dune 2.
Must have seen the director's cut. And Wow, I Can Get Sexual Too by Say Anything.
The fuck is that fucking title?
This was an interesting song. She hit 20K subs while singing this, and afterwards she's like, pretend that didn't happen. We're gonna sing like a Luca Vocaloid song right now. I hit 20K subs during the Luca song.
Sure, Saya. Sure. So yeah, just generally fun stuff. Good job, Clara. And that's not even close to what we're going to talk about when it comes to Kaminari Clara this week.
Yeah, she is such a good singer. That was like a third of her playlist. She also did St. Patrick's Day karaoke.
Oh, nice. Yeah, just in general, she is a really good singer. So
And she's a JP member that speaks mostly English.
like, I'm JP, I swear. It's like the opposite of Iris.
Yeah.
This is inverse Iris.
Inverse.
Circe. Following that, though, we also had Ka-Ching had their first stream. This is Irie and Clara from Phase Connect. What's Irie's last or other name? Shit. That's going to drive me nuts. Anyways, Kaminari Clara, though. Calamari Clara.
Calamari.
Which they talked about during this. Yeah, it's a podcast. It was their first thing they put out as their group. Their group name is Ka-Ching, and the first video they did is a podcast called Catching Up.
This is what they're going to be doing. It is going to be a bi-weekly podcast.
Yes. So yeah, they just I listened to maybe the first half hour to an hour of this. It's mostly just a couple girls rambling about shit. It was pretty fun. I liked it a lot, honestly. Really entertaining, frankly. So if you're interested in a podcast of VTubers, then there you go. You know, person watching a podcast about VTubers.
If you're listening to us, do not listen to them. We'll know if you did it.
How dare you even consider it?
We should start beef with them.
Yeah, that's the way forward for us.
We have your cardboard cutout.
We have your manager here.
You have to get a cardboard cutout of Nick. It's only fair.
Oh, God. I'll send it to them. I'll have one made.
He's our manager.
It's my official pose, by the way.
The official Nicholas pose, which has been sent through various officiators.
So yeah, it's a podcast. It's a HAGcast. They're a coffee company that also does VTubing at times, so they're here to sell coffee now.
I love this duo. There's three, maybe four people I primarily watch at Face Connect. And these two have rapidly grown into ones that I look for often.
I spent a moment, and by a moment I mean maybe a week or two, watching a lot of Moo Moo You at one point. And she's also very cute. I haven't been keeping up with her recently, though. I might have to swing back around and see if I can catch up to her again. But Face Connect in general just has some great folks, like Pippa. Anyways, though, I love the fact that Irie didn't know what a podcast was.
Yeah.
And Clara was like, this is a podcast. Go listen to a podcast. We're going to make a podcast. So that was my favorite thing, I think, from it. But they talked about a bunch of different stuff. This was just fully rambling. It's really good stuff, though. They have a great energy together. And I think that's the most important thing. That's the crucial component. You got to have people that can gel and vibe and, you know, keep up with what's going on. Yeah.
I like one of my favorite parts is when they were talking about how they're trying. This was before Clara even debuted, and they're talking to Sakana about it.
Fishman.
Yep,
CEO
their
of the
CEO, and they're like, "Hey, we want to do this podcast together whenever Clara debuts eventually." And Sakana wouldn't let them do it. And,
So, Fishman, why?
Oh no.
he's just like, you two don't even know each other. Like, how you don't even know?
Stay in your fucking lane, Fishman. You let the talents talent. God damn it.
But he and Irie was talking about this, I think, and she's like, "Oh, well, we're talking. Well, let us try it." And he's like, "Okay, fine. Write me up like a document on like what you think you're gonna do, and like let me know how this is going to work." And Irie's like, okay. She sat down and wrote this big, huge document up. She said, we had content planned for like 3 years off of this.
That's brutal.
It's like, I sent it to Sakana, and it's like, we were torturing him with this.
Oh my god, that's amazing.
And because they talked about it, and Sakana's like, I'm not reading it. Can you make it shorter? And Irie's like, all right. Makes it shorter, sends it back to him, and he's like, I'm not reading it.
Just do your fucking podcast.
And Irie's just like, I literally work as an office job for like my other real job when I'm not doing this. Like, I do this for a living. What did you expect an office worker to do when you ask them to write you a document?
Well, usually Sakana's more in the documakara more than document business. Hey, it's a joke. It's a joke.
It's a joke.
So, yeah, I think at the end of the day, though, we could just sit here and be like, there's really great stuff that came out of this. It's already really entertaining. So if you want to check out another podcast made by VTubers for VTuber fans, then there you go.
Highly recommend it.
What's all this I read about something happening in Canada? Sheena, Dizzy, and Lumi being involved.
They met up in person.
How rude.
So yeah, they hung out for a while, ate food, did some things together. Just
had a sad girl wine bathtub stream at the hotel.
So they were once they were finished with all of that, and like Lumi had to go and get on her plane and go back from wherever she lived, and Dizzy had work.
Lumi stan.
And Dizzy had work to do and had to leave, and Sheena's like at the hotel by herself, and starts the stream up. It's like, all right, I'm gonna do a bath stream, just like the audio only bath stream, and we're just gonna chat. And immediately, like, went into a mental breakdown about being alone in the hotel.
Poor Sheena. I want to pat Sheena on the head and be like, "It's okay, crab. You're a crab. You don't have emotions. You're a crab. You just know bubbles and ocean."
It's working on me. Don't you
Good
fucking
crab.
dare.
I'm not gonna touch the hair. That's the moneymaker.
For audio listeners, at this moment I imitated a crab. I was eventually able to reach one of Nick's small reciprary hairs. It was pinched.
I'm gonna need a definition of reciprary.
There is no definition.
Oh, excellent, good.
Does that make you feel good punching down?
I thought I was in a learning moment, I'll be honest. Anyways,
Sheena had a good time with this. She kind of did.
Bro, okay, so this does actually remind me of... I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of VTubers in Japan right now. They're all hanging out. There's a bunch of them. And Poco posted, she had a marshmallow question that was like, what are you going to miss the most about your time in Japan whenever you get home? And her response was having friends.
Oof.
And I was like, oh, Pogo, no, Pogo, oh, God.
Oh,
like,
come on, Patrick. What do you do when I'm at work? Wait for you to come home.
It was... Same energy, more heartbreaking for me personally. Oh my god, I was like, poor Pogo. I want to pat Pogo on the head and be like, it's okay, Pogo. We're on sad VTuber times. I just want to pat him all on the head and be like, it's okay. I'm sorry you have to go through this. Maybe you need to move out of Sweden or whatever the fuck you're from. I don't know what to tell you.
It's a lonely country. It's not working.
Oh man,
That's pretty much more or less how Sheena's stream was going.
Yeah, that's fair.
I guess the bathtub that she was using was like gigantically monstrous for her, and she spent the entire stream like trying not to drown.
Why is the
Why are these
suffering of
bitches so
others so
small?
funny? Why? It's always funny because like the suffering of VTubers is really funny until suddenly they're just like, I wish I had friends, and I'm like, no. Why?
Jadon.
Just on my soul. Have you guys seen the Photoshop contest?
I saw HoloLive officials entry into their own contest.
So this was Bay's pose from HoloFest on stage, and she was like down on her knees going like, yeah. And
Caption this.
it was caption this, and then people started captioning it, and the official HoloLive response was,
Jadon my soul.
there you go. with the little squares from Twitter that are always in between the letters of the words pussy and bio. So it's like it's somehow referencing sex bots on Twitter at the same time, which is my favorite part because when you stop and think about it, it's a little fucky HoloLive US.
Not now, Deborah. I'm playing Minecraft. I'm gaming.
Not now, Barbara. I'm gaming. Was it Kayla that did that, or I think it was Zeta? I think.
Yeah, it was Zeta.
Oh my god. Dude, I feel bad because I feel like I'm sleeping. Let me rephrase this. I feel like I'm not paying enough attention to Zeta because she's fucking great. You know what I mean? I feel like I need to actually focus down Zeta at some point.
Next week's a Zeta cast.
Okay, we're on ZetaCast next week then. So you heard it here first, folks. We won't forget. All right. Anyways, what's the Phase Connect warehouse stream? Who was hosting this?
Sheena.
Sheena did again.
So they said that they met up, in wherever they were in Canada.
Okay.
But it's
that's where their merch warehouse is or whatever.
the only physical thing they have with their company is their merch warehouse. And,
/ office now apparently.
Yeah. So they got together, and apparently as part of their trip getting together, they worked at those New Year's mystery boxes they did.
Oh yeah. Oh, they were filling those up.
Yeah, they helped fill some of the orders for the mystery boxes.
I'm just having a moment where I'm realizing there's a potential small possibility that one of these three packed up Pippa's socks to send to me.
It's possible.
Oh god, I hate myself a little bit. Fuck it, it's funny.
But yeah, they got together and like, oh man, this unpaid labor that's going on right now.
Ham it up, people.
It was a wild time. They were having a fantastic time just going off on each other at this whole situation.
Well, there you go. If you want to check out just the three girls hanging out and having a fun time instead of Sheena drowning in a bath and being sad.
So if you're lucky, you might get some hand-signed merch and boxes from them.
Ooh, that's really cool. I do love hand-signed stuff.
And if you're lucky, you might also get a box with a penis drawn on it from them.
I'll treasure it always.
No,
It'll become part of the set.
No, thank you. I already know what they look like.
Believe it or not, I've seen one before. Okay, well, there you go. That's some fun Face Connect stuff. Here's a couple entries that I actually put in for once, rare as that is.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next segment.
I watched Tomo Carmine, Tomoe. She is one of the folks I talked about a week or two ago, I think 2 weeks ago. She's from Kawaii Production, and I like her. I think she's good. She's funny and entertaining. Also, she got to see Otto, and I'm jealous of that a lot. Very jealous.
Jail.
Straight to jail.
YouTube decided this is the one to aggressively recommend me. She keeps popping up on my recommended every day. It's like, okay, just this one. Gotcha, YouTube.
The other ones are all great too, but Tomo was my pick anyways.
I mean, kudos. Glad the algorithm's favoring her, but like, it's like every single thing she does.
Yeah. I think it's also probably because she's streaming like at a good time for us. I think she's also
That's
East
probably
Coast,
that.
So. But yeah. By the time I got to this particular stream where she talked about her experiencing Otto, she had already talked about that, and it was just Azatsu. So it was just a fun little chatting stream, but it was entertaining. It was good. She really likes polydactyl cats. At this point of the stream, she took a picture, or she grabbed a picture of polydactyl cats to explain what they are, put it up on her stream, and she put up a poll on whether she should keep the cat picture there or not, and of course she did. So it was like there for the rest of the stream. I zoned out at some point. I had some work to do. I had some editing I needed to do, so I went over and did that for a while. I came back like 2 hours later, and she was still streaming. So yeah, she likes yapping. She's good. She's entertaining. I like her. She's a half ghost. There you go. I also alluded to this earlier. I actually watched a couple streams from Kilia of IN. And I watched an entire ASMR stream from her. It was really good. She's really good at ASMR. Other things I'd like to highlight, she has a really good parody of Welcome to the Internet. It's called Welcome to the VTuber Internet. Really, really good.
I watched that.
Yeah, it's so good, dude. Oh my God. And then also she's done another Bo Burnham covers because she did a cover of That Funny Feeling.
Oh, that's a good fucking
And
song.
she performed it on VTubers Got Talent for Fillion and Shy Lily and a couple other huge VTubers who are escaping my memory right now. They're off somewhere. But yeah, no, she's really cool. And I really like Kilia a lot. I've been very quickly swayed into being a fan of hers. So yeah. Her ASMR though was really good. At one point she was like, oh, hold on guys. And she like disappeared for a second, came back, and she was just like, some of you are really going to hate this. Some of you are really going to like this. But my blood sugar's really low. I have to eat 3 strawberry candies. And she proceeded to like talk while munching strawberry candies for like 10 minutes.
That's bizarre.
And I really hate mouth noise. If I hear someone eating, I want to choke them to death. It makes me really upset and I hate it. I didn't hate when Kilia was eating a strawberry candy for some reason.
Strums the harp. I could listen to this girl eat forever.
I know, it's so fucking weird. I don't get it. Why am I like this? I'm like reckoning with fucking shit I didn't know I had going on with myself. I'm upset. I'm disgusted. I'm intrigued.
VTubers.
Yeah, there you go. Anyway, it was a very good stream. I really liked it. So there you go. That's the highlights. Aside from that, I'm still watching a lot of Leona, the lion girl. She still sing good. I still listen. It good. Muy bueno. All right, and the last one.
I guess in the same venue as that then, as Leona, it's Hachi.
Oh, right. Because she was from the same competition. That's how we learned about her.
Yeah, from the RK Music Live Union. So she did a concert a couple weeks ago that I missed and forgot to talk about. She did an acoustic concert.
Cool.
So it was actually a real live band and like a little like nice dark room together, and then they like put her model like into the video to sing and talk with everyone. And
That's really cool. I love that stuff.
she did all the usual, like talked to the other band members and named them and said, this is the cello player, and introduced everyone, and it was just a really nice chill concert.
Hell yeah.
The whole thing is free on YouTube.
I'm interested in that because if I remember correctly, Hachi is a fantastic singer. Like just specifically from what we listened to before, whenever we were talking about the concert last year. So that's really cool.
Yeah, she sung pretty much all of her big songs. Like the two noticeable ones that I remembered were Honeybees and Rainy Proof.
Nice. So there you go. Check that out. That's really awesome. Okay. At this point, we're going to show for ourselves. So thank you for watching. We always really appreciate it. We hope you had a good time. Let us know down below if you're watching on YouTube in the comments what we can do to improve or what you want to see from us. Anything that's cool. If you,
Especially if it's cheap.
Yeah.
We will improve for free.
We're talking about a couple different things behind the scenes, what we want to do, where we want to go, how we want to do things in the future. Yeah, there's just a lot of considerations, obviously. So any thoughts that you have about even like the structure or organization, how we do things, please let us know what your thoughts are.
100%. Thank you for watching, by the way.
Yeah, you can directly affect us and help us to make a better product for you to enjoy. Thank you to Darth DBzilla for the comment that you left here last week. I'm also looking forward to the HoloLive Presents the Halftime Super Bowl show. That will be a fun time.
I can't wait for it to get interrupted by Astroworld.
Yeah. So yeah, that's always I love whenever the more expansion that HoloLive does, the happier I am generally. It's usually pretty sweet.
I kind of don't want them to play the Super Bowl show because if you even appear in the football game, the boomers.
That's it. That's the problem.
Look at this satanic thing they're showing us. This girl with the dog ears.
Old man sitting on a lazy boy.
7 + 6 = 2. That can only mean one thing. There's Corone. Corone, the name of the devil. Flip it upside down. Evil.
Old man in lazy boy chair. Push his glasses up nose. This isn't Miku.
The old man is me.
Anyway, if you would like to see more from us, or like I said, make any of us adjustments, leave us a comment, let us know. Otherwise, if you're listening on a podcast service, 5-star review always helps us fight the algorithm to do more stuff. Would you like updates on what we're doing outside of the podcast? Perhaps a little bit of behind the scenes footage of us making dinner. Follow us on Twitter. If you want to chat with us directly, there's a Discord link down below on the YouTube video. And I believe on the podcast services, you might have to search around for that. I'm not quite sure. But there you go. Audio versions are available on Apple Podcasts and Spotify, so you can take us with you in your pocket. We promise not to get caught with lint in our mouths.
We'll stay in your pocket and quietly tell you about Buzzy.
Big buzzy guys. Please review so the algorithm likes us, and share us around so that we can catch the attention of the people that are hopefully less brain damaged than us.
Just share us around.
Share us around so we can share the good news about Buzzy.
My Buzzy hurts.
It's probably pronounced busy.
We're going to be so sad. Let's wrap her up.
Yeah, birthdays. March 22nd, Hoshimachi Suisei from HoloLive JP. Happy birthday, Suisei. I love you.
I'm sort of indie talent.
And then on March 28th, we've got Fifi, an indie talent.
Oh!
Yeah. Fifi's pretty sick. I like her a lot, honestly. I watched her just actually earlier today. She's very entertaining.
I watched you earlier today.
Thanks for watching.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bye.
I want to go home.
See ya.
I want to go home so bad. Fuck. Oh my god.